time it is. You tuned into the most hated, most anticipated, most underrated, most aggravating TV talk show, vlog, podcast, whatever the fuck you want to call this shit. Man, you tuned into my time, my grind, my shine. Y'all know what it is. Y'all tuned in to Freaky-G Live. Y'all see it down there in the marquee. Yeah. You on my time now. Howdy. Good afternoon. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, man, I know I'm running a little late. But it's okay. Okay, now, we gonna keep the rules the way that they done been. We gonna be respectful. We gonna be open to all of the motherfucking information that you getting. If it don't apply, then let that shit fly. Get out your feelings. This is a fuck your feelings zone. Even though it ain't back there, y'all know what this mean. When I bring out the projector, that mean we about to have class, right? Okay. We about to have some motherfucking class this morning. Going into the afternoon. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get the morning out of the way. We're in the afternoon time right now. Yeah, man. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out to everybody, man, who woke up this morning, and said, thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you for waking me up to see another blessed day. Yeah. Thank you for letting me have the discernment to go out here and make better decisions in life. Y'all need to give thanks. Did y'all know that this Passover week, yeah, man, Sunday is Easter. Y'all don't really even know the real meaning behind that shit. No, y'all got all these motherfucking religious people sitting up here telling y'all all this bullshit. Y'all just all confused. Well, that's why y'all got Charlie here to help y'all smooth things out. All them rough edges. All right? So, what we gonna do is we going over here to the Rolodex of dumb shit. That's what I call YouTube. No offense, YouTube, but I'm just saying. We find all kind of dumb shit over on your platform, right? Okay. So, today's subject is, when did the gender war start? Because I don't think a lot of y'all motherfuckers really understand. I don't think you do. It's definitely been a war going on. It's been a war going on for 4 decades, 40 years. It's been a war going on. You remember when Jesus walked out into the desert and was he was out there being tested by the devil for 40 days and 40 nights? Well, for 4 decades, you niggas done been tested. And when I say niggas, I'm talking about all you ignorant people. It ain't got nothing to do with no skin complexion. I'm talking about you ignorant motherfuckers. Yeah, you done been tested for 40 years. Hey, ladies, y'all done failed. I'm going to just let you know right now. Niggas done failed, but they was in the process of getting punished. Y'all ain't been punished yet. Yeah, But it's on its way. Y'all knocked at the door, and now motherfucker done cracked that bitch open. Yeah, what you want? What? No, nigga, we only give out motherfucking discipline around here. Yeah, you don't want none of this, you get the fuck on, man. Go on to the next house. Yeah. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and sit down with 8 at the table, baby. Yeah, come on with it, 8 at the table.
Who started it, or how did it start, and the solutions for it. So I'm going to just alley-oop this to Erin and let her segue us off, because that's my good colleague.
I don't know how it started, but my assumption is that...
Excuse me, man, we're not going on your assumption. We need facts. So if you don't have no facts, shh. Keep your fucking mouth shut. We ain't come for your opinion. We came for the facts, okay? All right.
Assumption. So don't come in the comments talking no bullshit.
Man, fuck you.
My assumption is that it came from the power dynamic between men and women after women started to gain equal rights and opportunities. And I think that while women have been getting equal rights, or striving for equal rights and opportunities, the resistance has generally, I would think, has come from men who are the ones who would have to pivot and change. And there's resistance to changing against, something that's been, certain way forever. So I'm assuming that's what it is.
Nah, I got some shit for y'all, but go ahead, Smooth.
I was about to say, do y'all know how all this stuff started to begin with? Like how women rights and women voting and all this stuff started. It really was just because the government couldn't tax half the population. They got 50% of the population is women, and they all sitting at home taking care of the kids. If they go to work, now we can get money from the father and the mother.
But the women weren't initially in the workforce. So the tax.
They were.
No, they weren't. Black women were in the workforce, but non-black women were not.
Ma'am, y'all wasn't in the workforce neither. No, y'all was slaves. Slave. That's not the workforce. No, that's manual labor without pay. That's what that was. But let's get to it, because I'm trying to tell y'all, females, all this goddamn money and knowledge we done put into y'all for these sociology and psychology degrees, man, y'all throw that shit in the sewer where you need to be. Mm-hmm.
And what it was that when the men were off to war, you still needed somebody just to support the family. So
yeah. So who gonna support the family? If the nigga off the war, who gonna support the family? Let's think here. Let's put our thinking caps on. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck your feelings and put on the thinking cap. Okay? All right.
Drove women into work, and then when the men came home, they was like, "Shit, I got a little money, I got a little freedom."
Lies. Them women, when them niggas returned from the Vietnam War, them women was fucking with pimps and all kind of other shit. They was strung out on drugs and all that. So get your facts together, ma'am. They left their men.
You know, and so what you're saying, and this ties into what you're saying.
That nigga came home, man. Matter of fact, them niggas came home with PTSD. A few of them came home with their legs and limbs and shit blew off. And y'all said, fuck that. I can't do nothing with this. Yeah, let's keep it real. If we gonna keep it real around here, let's keep it real all the way 1,000.
Push that.
They saw benefit.
Exactly.
So, okay, I did some...
It was about separating the household. If you get the man to work, the woman to work, then the kids go to the schools, and the schools get educated by people that they put in place with the system that they put in place. It was a whole lot to it.
Well, initially, the women's movement was really about the 19th Amendment, giving women the right to vote. Let's not confuse that. Like, that was really how it started. And then you shifted to the need for equality, for education and schooling.
So, an admittance out of your mouth is we gave you an inch and y'all bitches took a mile. That's the admittance out your mouth. We gave you an inch to balance the shit out, and you took a mile, like y'all always do. Take shit out of context. But continue to keep motherfucking putting the blame all on y'all. But I need for y'all women to open your ears and open your mind. I need you to open both of them, your ears and your mind, to accept the truth.
And everything else. But initially it was about women wanting to vote because women wanted the right to own their own property.
How you gonna own something you ain't got shit? How you gonna own something you ain't got shit? You ain't earned it. You ain't worked for it. Y'all think, listen, ladies, do you honestly believe that you supposed to get rewarded for being a mother that you chose to be? You bitches is fucking delusional, man. Delusional as fuck.
On self. Because
it's called adult.
Women and the children you had in that family
your
were
choice.
The man's property. So if the man decided to divorce the woman, he could not own it. She would be left with nothing.
Yeah, she left with nothing. What she came with. Nothing. That means get up, get out, and get something with your snappy ass attitude and with your motherfucking disrespectful ass. Get up, get out, and get something.
Nothing. Even if he inherited everything from her, not only can
How did he inherit everything from her when 9 times out of 10, her daddy gave it to her? Her daddy, another man who worked, gave it to her. So how in the fuck, man, y'all women, man, come on, man. Today we just gonna call this Move the Goalpost Wednesday. Yeah, because that's all these hoes know how to do is move the goalposts. These bitches talk out of whole logic.
Hers, he could take the children, and she had no rights to that.
Good.
Okay, my opinion, that's not an opinion because it's a theory because it's supplied by facts.
Thank you.
First and foremost, and I love the fact that like in my household we be having conversations about this.
Wrong man shit.
Yeah, so cause like my girl be talking about
Malcolm,
some stuff.
good, what's good?
You don't make no sense. So let's do so we do the research together.
Mhm.
And I tell you the backstory. It started off about men providing. So when we actually did some research and we Googled the first considerable women's movement, it was started by married women in the late 1800s.
Okay.
And it was basically about the
Women's Property Act.
Women's Property Act, about the ability to own, whatever property that she was married into, right? Her name should be on whatever land, house, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that was the start of it. That was the very first time women decided to say, hey, listen, if we're married to you, we deserve to own some type of, or have some type of.
But I'm going to tell you something. Only white women came up with that shit. Black women weren't talking that shit. No, they weren't talking that shit. And the only black women that was talking that shit was the ones that was fucking master.
Ownership for whatever we have been married into. And I know we've all, and I'm not going to play dumb here. I hope none of us are. We all know men who have bought houses, gotten divorced, left their house with the woman, or she won the house, and
The media is covering the social
y'all already know
security
y'all don't pay
but
for
it's
premium
all a
yet.
distraction for what's
Yeah.
really going on.
Get to sending
All
them
Americans
donations
can now
in for
get what they-
premium.
and the kids. So now we done seen a whole 180 flip from the men retaining rights of the children in 1993.
No.
19, what was it?
In 1800.
1800?
The late 1800s.
So in 1800s, men have already lost ownership of the kids, automatically granted to the woman. Damn near, damn near. But then, so we lost that, or I don't want to say lost that. We gave that up.
Thank you.
Now, then you.
But at what point were the men solely responsible for the children?
When he came out his nutsack and went in your pussy. Yup. That's when the men was responsible for the fucking children. When he came out of his nutsack and went into your womb. They were responsible for them fucking children. Let's get that understood. Them ain't your children, ladies. I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers that got a yeast infection, and y'all shit bundled up in a yeast infection right now. But it's okay. They got penicillin for that shit. And here go the penicillin. It's called the truth.
There's never been a time in history
Women were
where the men were responsible for the children.
Bullshit.
Let's think logically about this. The reason why
Let's
they
think logically about this. If the man wasn't responsible for the motherfucking children, then why did those children inherit kingdoms? Why did these motherfucking children inherit their father's riches? Huh? How? See, y'all talk with so much stupidity. And you think that you talking some slick shit. That's why I hate the HBCUs, man. I do. I hate them historical black colleges. Because they teach you hoes all kind of stupid shit.
have gone, I don't know about right now, but the reason why they typically have gone to the mother is simply because they were
The bitch didn't have no job. She ain't had no job. The bitch ain't had no job. That's why they went to the mama. The daddy had to work. How hard is that for you to understand? Oh, I got a lot of y'all getting the motherfucking memo now, right? Y'all getting the assignment now, right? Because there's a whole gang of y'all bitches out here crying and complaining right now about raising illegitimate children on your own. By your choice. Not that nigga's choice. Not that nigga's choice. Because 9 times out of 10, you push that nigga to leave you the fuck alone. Because you saw another sport coat and you thought that the grass was greener on the other side.
Giving the care
Chasing that
to the
money.
child. And then no
Chasing the
point in history
money.
has there been a time
You
where
weren't
the
chasing
roles were
salvation.
So
You was chasing
I
money.
don't think they use that honestly when it come down to picking. That's another thing about the system. It's really statistically shown that with fathers, even if it's a single father and he take care of the kids, those kids come out better than the kids that's raised by strictly single mothers. It's better discipline.
That nigga cooking.
All the time.
But my thing is this.
That
we
nigga
can just
cooking.
let's talk about this. You wanna, and you also wanna, you ask the question of when were they the caregivers or the caretakers? Well,
Forever.
They
realistically,
weren't.
once they got divorced, that man, right? If we're going with the narrative, women weren't working at that point, right? Women were not allowed to work at that time. Okay, we're talking about the late 1800s now. We're far back now. We play a major role based on results. So, but my thing is this. This is where the war starts, right? The war starts when there wants to be a neglect or a downplay on the role of the man. Especially,
You heard that. The neglect or the downplay of the man. That's when the war started.
especially when it comes to a child, right? So when we say, hey, listen, statistically, data or the history, data.
The white man said, and it's his language, the white man said is data. He didn't say shit about no data. That's you niggas throwing your spin off on some shit like you always do. Shut the fuck up, ho.
Data, whatever. The history of fathers being present in that child's life with or without the mother, the biological mother, the kid has that kid has a better probability in going further. This is what?
I just want to know what study.
Here's one study. And what we know is children thrive better in a two-parent household.
Okay, but we're not talking.
Okay, so if y'all want to talk about statistics and studies and all that shit, fine, let's talk about it. You saying that they didn't only did one study out of 40 years. They didn't only did one fucking study. And the findings is that these kids come out better from a two-parent home. Not a one-parent, not a single strong black mama or a single strong white mama. No, a two-family home. I mean, mama and daddy off in that motherfucker. Yeah. Daddy sleep in his own goddamn room. Mama sleep in her own motherfucking room. They don't fuck with each other, but they come together for their household and them children. Fuck their differences. They put their differences to the side. That's something that the motherfucking baby boomers didn't teach y'all. Because they didn't want y'all with unity. Like y'all keep talking.
We're talking about the war here.
I think
not
even
just
now,
because
I
of the
think
father.
even now, no, we
Oh my
can we can
God.
attest to that now. Like even right now, think of what's going on now. All the kids with the guns, all the young boys, they all under 18. 9 times out of 10, they don't got their dad in their life. All the
Absolutely.
dudes that come on my show, the young rappers, I never had my dad. I don't know what my dad is. I never really worried about it. Y'all out here drilling. Y'all out here telling other kids to drill.
Absolutely.
I guided. And I watch other mothers with their kids. Y'all don't know how to say no. You don't know how to sit that ass down. Like, there's a lot of things that y'all don't
No,
do.
y'all yell at them and cuss at them and call them all kind of shit that you scared to say to the daddy. A lot of you retarded ass bitches that say it to the daddy, Jesus, and everybody the fuck else. So, you know, again, ladies, hold this. This yours. Yeah, this yours, ladies. And let's get y'all educated on a few things.
And would do. So I feel like a lot of times that's the reason why they so off the leash now. So I feel like we
what I'm
seen it
just trying to-
firsthand
That's a
how.
symptom. And not like
Right.
like that's merely in
Every symptom has to have a cause to it, ma'am. Every cause has an effect. So if that's a symptom, then a symptom is the effect of something that has already taken place. Man, y'all can't be the most educated. Ain't no way in fuck. And then you, like I just said, y'all motherfuckers go to school for sociology and psychology. And you bitches don't get it. You don't get it. Social services and running mind game on a motherfucker. From the kids to the man to everything. And y'all little calm demeanors that shit don't trick nobody. We know you ain't shit. We know you ain't shit and we know you running game. But as men, since y'all say men hate y'all so motherfucking much and all that, men then relinquished all of they motherfucking everything to y'all. Again, we gave y'all an inch and y'all bitches took a mile.
I agree with you, and I'm not disagreeing
Not the
with
solution.
the stat,
How?
but that's a symptom of a bigger problem.
Yeah, that y'all
Because
created.
The women are
Y'all
raising
created
their
it.
children alone, not because they chose to.
Right. And some of them. Wait, hold on. Time out. Time the
I was
fuck
about to
out.
say, I was really about to get.
Some
See?
of them have.
This why listening. This why I do y'all the way that I do to get y'all to listen. Listen is fundamental. It is fundamental. You got to listen. See, people say, you don't listen to shit. Oh, yeah, I do. I don't listen to bullshit. I don't listen to that. I don't have time for it. Ain't no room up here for it. No, ain't no room.
Let's not make
even that, though.
let's
Not
not
even
make
on that side.
let's
What?
not make exceptions into rules.
No,
Let's not
fuck
make
that. Let's
exceptions
make
into
it.
rules. Yes, there's some.
Yeah, no.
No,
But-
the vast majority, ma'am. The vast majority. Let's look at the statistics. You motherfuckers are failing in everything. You keep giving yourself a pat on the back. You got these retarded ass, slow ass hoes and organizations giving y'all pats on the back and all this shit like that, man. Come on. Come on now.
End of the day, no one is saying it. I can't imagine.
Choosing to struggle with a child.
Yeah, y'all is.
Do y'all think that fathers are not?
Yeah, you choosing to struggle if you already know the statistics, you know the probability, but you still choose to do what the fuck you want to do. Ain't that what the devil said? Do as thou will. Oh, y'all already know. For everybody who just now tuning in, it's a method to my madness. It's a method to my madness, Jack. Do as thou will, not as thou told. God say do as thou told. That's why they call commandments. I command you not to do this, not to do that, not to do this, not to do that. What do y'all do? What the fuck you want to do? So that means that you didn't join sides with the devil. You didn't join sides with God. I don't give a fuck about your tithes. You a fool and his money shall soon part. Yeah, shout out to all my tithers. Shout out, high five to all my motherfucking tithers.
In kids' life just because they out here is
For
part of
no reason.
Yeah, like they just was like,
I just don't want to be here.
I'm out.
I don't know. Let's just say we don't know why. But you know what we do know?
Most of them niggas that don't want to be there was abused by their mamas. Most of them niggas that don't want to be there and say, fuck you, bitch, that's PTSD from the mama and her abuse because she mad at the daddy. I'm just saying, let's put the shit with the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason.
But a lot of those reasons are like governmental system reasons.
You can't not. First of all,
you got a lot of people that's incarcerated. So
Behind
many
women.
US fathers are incarcerated.
Behind women.
I'm just telling you.
So much of this is just truly a plan. So much of this is
Behind women. I was in the penitentiary for a little while, man. So I was asking the question, what all these young niggas doing off in here, man? These niggas supposed to be in school. They supposed to be out there in trade school, college, working a job or something. Why all these niggas in here? And I got to asking the question to the young niggas. You know what they all say? 75% of them motherfuckers said they was in there for domestic violence. And said that they woman started the shit. 75% of them. Now, I don't believe out of 100% of the niggas that's in the joint, I don't believe 65% of them. I don't. Because them niggas guilty as sin. And you know that they guilty as sin. That's why you keep talking about free my nigga. But I don't hear none of y'all on none of them. And shout out to my nigga Chris Miller and my nigga Sweet Man, with the Innocence program. I don't see none of y'all motherfuckers talking about free my innocent nigga. Free the people who didn't do shit. I don't see enough of y'all out here on that team. I see all you motherfucking bitches sending niggas to jail. Domestic violence. Lack of child support payment, which is extortion. Because they paying you to kidnap this man's motherfucking child. The government is paying you to kidnap a man's child. A part of him. A part of him. Yeah, I see you up in here, Malcolm. Now they starting to test these women's DNA. Yes, they are. To test and find out who the real fathers are. How many of you black bitches then went out here and lied and said that at least one thing, the one thing I can give credit to, and I'm talking about to the real white girl, not the one that hang with you black bitches. The real white girl knew who her motherfucking kid's daddy was. That's why she taxed him. That's why she taxed him, because she knew for a fact she didn't need no DNA. This the only man she been fucking on since 12 years old. This the only man she been fucking on. Y'all black women, y'all can't say that. No, but y'all lie and say it. You the only one I had sex with. You a lying ass bitch. All them niggas in the locker room told me that you out here fucking. All them niggas on the block told me that you sucking dick. So they all lying on you? All of them. Every last one of them lying on you. Come on, man. Get the fuck on, man. And then you gotta check the sources of who's saying this shit. Is this a lying ass nigga? Or is this a bullshit nigga? Yeah. See, that's why I say y'all ain't the smartest. Y'all the dumbest right now. Y'all buy, man, I seen a bitch on Instagram crying because she got approved for a fucking Birkin bag. As hard as it is out here right now, you bitches is out here crying because you get approved for. What about your household? What about your kids' motherfucking college fund? What about the startup kit for your fucking kid even if they don't go to college? What about that? Did you put any money to the side? Now, I know a lot of motherfuckers say, did you do it for your kids? No, I did it for my grandkids because my son grown in a motherfucker. And the other one, I don't even know for real if he mine, because his mammy called the fucking police on me when I went to go take the DNA. Yeah. But that's a whole nother story. Let's get back into this. Yeah, this more juicier.
Already just something that was written down, implemented, and is working. Do y'all think we're made? Was it like a choice like, oh, I want to sell this coke so I can buy these rims?
It doesn't
or
matter.
was it to provide for your family? That's choices.
The man makes.
See, and I hear funny, and I think this is a problem too. So, all right, so a lot of the woman worst thing is like women, cool, y'all doing y'all thing and y'all winning, and I think this is what Rico was saying, whereas though now it's this thing where men are being down talked, like we worthless. We don't hold up our piece.
I'm
not saying y'all feel that way, but I'm saying that's why I feel like the war coming at. Like
See, this is why I tell y'all, you can't take advice from motherfuckers like this who ain't walking in your shoes. You can't take advice. This bitch just said that she, I don't see that. I don't hear that. Well, who the fuck you talking to? You obviously ain't in a ghetto. You obviously ain't down here in these ghettos where all this bullshit going on at. Obviously.
I was watching some girl and she in her car and she was talking about women.
Bitches always in a car that they can't
women,
fix.
Black women, Latino women are now
Right, baby.
XYZ.
Sober gang. Shout out to the sober gang.
Average $38,000 a year,
That's just
and she
not
was like,
selling.
"And I'm about to buy these $300
That's
Balmain slippers." And y'all out here only that you
Why?
had
She
to wait
makes
3
two-
days to
what?
get this.
She
So
makes
it's just like that's what's
$2,000
going on. But here's the thing. This is
What I just
happens.
tell y'all? Didn't I just tell y'all it was a bitch who just got approved for a fucking Birkin bag? Do you know that they just approved her for a $10,000 purse? A $10,000 purse. I can make all the purchases that I want. I got life insurance. My beneficiaries is my grandchildren. Just in case my son don't do what the fuck he's supposed to do. It ain't that I didn't teach him or tell him to do the right thing. No, he chooses to do what the fuck he wants to do. He's 25 years old. But I made sure granddaddy got them grandbabies. And I got the first two. I ain't taking care of all of the rest of them. I got the first boy and the first girl. This granddaddy got them. I don't know about the other ones that he out here making. That's gonna be on that bitch, her family. It's gonna be on her mama and daddy. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. Straight up.
Right? Women try to separate from other women.
Yeah, they do.
Right? And it's like that's the women that y'all trying to.
And then they trying to separate from the women that's gonna teach them and tell them right. They want to join forces with the bitches and the hoes. They do. They want to join forces with the bitches and the hoes. Never in history have we ever had a hoe walk. Amber Rose threw a hoe walk. Sure did. She threw a hoe walk. And niggas was out there with t-shirts on talking about I'm a hoe too. And wasn't Nan Pimp on the motherfucking sideline. All them hoes out there. And Nan Pimp was on the sideline. So, yeah. Y'all motherfuckers got the game all fucked up.
Separate from is the problem. You're trying to, I don't think it's sensical. You're
Fuck
right.
what you think.
But you know how many millions of them that are out there?
Absolutely.
Do you know how many
Millions or what?
of those type of women that are out there? Do you know how many millions of those type of women are procreating? And then you're saying it's on the man to not deal with, to try to deal with her? You know how many women that use kids?
Did you hear what he just said? Do you know how many millions? We ain't talking about a couple of hundred. We ain't talking about a couple of thousand. No, bitch. Millions of you hoes. Millions. So I'm just saying, man, let's put the shit with the shit.
As pawns, my biggest, my opinion is this. The war has been started since men ruled women. Now men have been relinquishing powers to women, right?
Didn't I
Over
say
the
that?
last 200 years.
Didn't I say it?
You're doing it.
Like you're giving it up.
Yeah.
That mean we giving it up, bitch. Like how we relinquish our motherfucking rights to be fathers. So that your punk ass can get motherfucking food stamps and a roof over your motherfucking head. And them extra little zooms and whams and shit. Yeah, we relinquish being fathers to a child that a mama ain't gonna let the daddy be a daddy.
Yeah, they're giving it up.
No.
Yeah.
Relinquishing means like it has a connotation of like you're doing it out of.
Fuck that. Hey Alexa, give me the definition for relinquish.
The verb relinquish is usually defined as to renounce or surrender, a possession, right, etc. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for relinquish.
This bitch, they need to take her degree and they need to roll that shit up in some bunk ass weed and let that hoe smoke it. That's what they need to do with her degree. Take it, let them niggas put that bullshit ass brown weed with them big ass black seeds and all that shit. They need to let her put that in that motherfucker and make that bitch smoke that shit. That's what they need to do.
Pity.
No, by choice, like without
Yeah.
obligation.
They don't have to. Listen, I think women need to understand this. If men truly wanted to run this world, they would have never gave anything out.
Absolutely.
The only reason why they did give it out is because they were actually like, you know what? We're wrong.
Absolutely.
So, for us acknowledging that we're wrong, here's this. Okay, cool. Then you go ahead and say, all right, now we work. Boom, now let's fight for votes, voting rights. Boom, so now you got this. Men have been relinquishing power for the last 200 years in America.
Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you something, ladies. I'm going to tell y'all something. No, we ain't going to get into that one. That one's sick right there.
So we're talking about
26-year-old single mama with 6 kids. Matter of fact, let's get into that one. Let's get into that one.
When mom says don't get her anything,
26 years
she means
old.
Get her just
7 kids.
Find meaningful
6
reasons
already
to
here and 1 in the fucking oven.
So the kids are gonna be having McDonald's
Look at
tonight.
this shit.
I'm still not feeling 100%.
Look at this
My
shit
baby's
here.
Gotta eat.
Look at this shit. Look, even AD said, look at this trash. Look at this shit. I bet you right now ain't there one of these bitches, as much as they smell like fish, Ain't nan one of these bitches been eating no fish. And what did I say? This is Passover right now. Yeah, you supposed to be eating fish, uneven bread, which is leavened bread, drinking water, and praying all this week, all the way till Sunday. Ain't nan one of these bitches fried no fish, baked no fish, none of that. This hoe giving her kids motherfucking chicken nuggets and french fries, processed shit that they tell you all the time is horrible for you. But let's get into it.
And then I'm gonna do a nugget for my big baby Jalea.
A 10-piece nugget for a big baby. Bitch, if you don't take your rotten ass, and this the same broad I believe the AD showed before. This bitch mopped her floors, nasty ass floors, right? And then poured the shit in her motherfucking kitchen sink, the dirty ass mop water. This the same bitch. Look, man, let me get y'all together over here. Get y'all together over here so y'all can see this hoe. Yeah. Get y'all together so y'all can see this hoe. This bitch is a piece of work. Listen at them babies crying in the background.
This is very, very bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, that's what I just said, AD. Hit them babies. Look at that shit.
So now you see, right? Because I explained this to people the other day on the panel when I said, listen, the newest thing and the newest craze that is happening on social media. And so I had to prove myself to be right. And the thing that is basically getting all of the likes and all of the pop and part of the algorithm and all of that stuff is basically women. There's a ton of women that are now coming to the forefront and saying, hey, listen, I'm a 26-year-old pregnant mom of 6. In this instance, I think she's a 26-year-old pregnant woman that's also have 6 children. I also believe that she was the one, and I don't know if I did a review video of this or not, but she was the one that had like this super filthy house, and then she was cleaning it up, and then she put the mop water inside of the regular sink.
Didn't I just tell y'all?
And so it was bad. It was really bad. But
y'all seen when I cleaned my motherfucking house, I poured the mop water in the tub. In a motherfucking tub. And then I washed the tub out and washed the walls down and all that shit. All that. Straight up. See, y'all bitches talk about that slave work. No, that's grown folk work. When you got your own. When you got your own, you got to keep it clean, because cleanliness is next to godliness, bitch. Yeah. And your pussy contaminated 6 kids and number 7 on the way. Your pussy contaminated, bitch.
Basically, what's happening on the internet right now is there's a ton of women. I've seen some that say that they homeless, what they got 9 kids,
living in cars,
in the back. I've seen one that's
living out of U-Hauls,
hotel, and all of this stuff. And so I've seen at least.
But did y'all notice how the Democratic Party took that shit up out of the out of mainstream media? At first, they was blowing that shit up. All them hoes down there in Atlanta and shit, sleeping in U-Hauls and all that, sleeping in the motherfucking Walmart parking lots and Target parking lots. They took that shit up out of there because they said that that was embarrassing and humiliating to a black woman. Well, bitch, you put yourself in that situation. You in the clubs. Them hoes was leaving straight from the clubs, getting in them little vans and trucks and all that shit like that, even they cars, and they was going to these parking lots, and they was going to sleep. Yeah. And they was bird bathing in the motherfucking McDonald's motherfucking bathrooms and going to the gym, Planet Fitness and all that shit like that to take showers and brush their teeth and change their clothes to fool you and trick you into they living the best life. But then these hoes will get on motherfucking TikTok and be all out of town. A lot of y'all niggas don't even know how they got out of town. Oh, you know, people with common sense like, well, damn, this bitch can't even pay her fucking bills. How the fuck she get out of town? She can't even pay her rent. How the fuck she get out of town? She ain't even got custody, and half them hoes didn't have custody of their kids. Yeah, let's talk about it, ladies.
7 women, at least 7 different women, and now they're all like comparing them, and people are comparing
Nah,
them against each
Malcolm,
other.
we can't pray for them kids, man. You know why? It's the sins of the mother and the father. We can't interfere in God's work. Nope, we can't interfere in his work. I don't pray for none of them bitches' kids. Hell no, because bitch, you didn't even supposed to make them in the first place. If you weren't going to follow God's rules, you only took what you wanted to make it seem like it was the way that it is, bitch, I ain't praying for their kids. Fuck that. There's some people out here that really need them prayers. There's some seniors out here that really need them motherfucking prayers. There's some disabled motherfuckers that really need them prayers. Yeah, straight up. Fuck that hoe. She an able working body. She can lay up and fucking make babies all the goddamn time. That bitch can go to work. She can go to work. Yeah. And if she can't work because she got so many kids and she can't pay for child care and all that other shit, then bitch, maybe you might need to find you a husband. White and get married to that motherfucking nigga who keep putting them babies up in you with his sorry ass. That's a sorry ass nigga right there. Bet that nigga ain't got no life insurance. Bet that nigga ain't got no motherfucking no plans for the future. I bet he don't. You ask that nigga right now what's his plans. I bet it ain't realistic. I bet he ain't got a business plan. And if he do, that bitch can't help him because she can't read probably. 9 times out of 10 hoes like that, they illiterate as fuck. And bitches can't read. They can't read. They can't write in cursive. Them hoes can only count money. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, they can only count by 5s around this motherfucker.
And they're basically saying, yo, I am this, and this is my problem. And
fuck your problem. That's your problem.
Because I'm a good mom, and if you go down to the
fuck you mean don't judge you? Fuck you mean? What you doing is detrimental to the rest of us. And then y'all bitches out here looking for sympathy, giving all kind of fucked up ass advice. What did I tell y'all the other day? What did I show y'all the other day? What God ain't gonna forgive? Didn't it say you misleading motherfuckers? You ain't gonna forget that. No, see, that's why I come on here with the truth. I come on here with the truth because I ain't misleading nobody. I got over 300,000 motherfucking viewers. Yeah, man. With 6,000 followers, I got over 300,000 motherfucking viewers. I will be, man, God will strike my ass down, man, and punish my motherfucking children and grandchildren if I tell y'all something wrong. Straight up. Now, you want to talk about love? A real love? That's a real love. That's a father and a grandfather's love.
I wish I had the comments up right now. If you go down in the comments of a lot of these women's videos, what they are starting to show you is that they are basically under duress, but there's a bunch of other women that support it, love it, defend it, and they are getting huge followings. Now, I'm not really sure what the fascination is of follow.
Hold on. Hey, Malcolm, you say, but those kids didn't ask to be brought, didn't ask to bring in this world. Have a look at that. Nobody asked to be here. Nobody asked to be here, bruh. We need to start holding accountability. Fuck making the excuses. I don't have time for a motherfucker making excuses, bruh. And you don't neither. Because it's making shit bad for niggas like us. Fuck that. Them babies didn't ask to be here. You didn't ask to be here. But it was your fucking parents' job to raise you. It says in the Bible, honor thy mother and thy father so that your days will be longer. In other words, so that you can bury your parents and your parents ain't got to bury you, right? Okay. It also says in that motherfucker too, parents, do not antagonize your fucking children. By not raising them properly, that's antagonizing them. That's antagonizing them. Straight up. This shit that y'all, that's why these kids rebelling right now. That's why these kids gonna kill you motherfuckers. It's your own kid that's gonna kill you. And this generation right here, Gen Z, and if you look at the alphabet. Generation X, we didn't get a Y. No, they called them millennials. We went from Generation X, millennials, to straight Gen Z. They telling y'all this the last generation. This the last motherfucking generation, and they gonna be the ones to kill y'all. Yeah, it is. Look at what they doing on the news right now. Look at all these babies killing each other, grown-ups, innocent people. Look at them. They demons. They even said they on demon time. They come out the pussy yelling demon time. I ain't making no excuses for them, Malcolm. These hoes gonna hold this shit, like I said, for 40 years. And we just heard from them other motherfuckers on that platform. For 40 years, these women have fucked over. Fucked over, they help.
Only women that live less than stellar lives, and a lot of them are on government assistance.
This is why I canceled my DoorDash subscription and switched to
Heard that?
after months spending way too much on DoorDash. I got bored of
Heard
eating
that right.
fast
Assistance, or a lot of them homeless.
You heard that right. They on government assistance. A lot of them homeless as fuck on government assistance. On government assistance. Where the fuck you do that at? So you mean to tell me that the government pay for you to do right, and you still go out here and do what the fuck you want to do? They take care of your medical, your housing, all that shit. All you got to do is just be an asset. Be an asset. I wonder how much time she spent educating these children. I seriously wonder. How much time is she getting these kids together to learn their colors, their numbers, their alphabet, how to spell their name, how to read, how to do simple arithmetic? I bet you she ain't spending time with none of them. You know how I know? Because the bitch feeding the motherfucking McDonald's and she on TikTok glorifying this shit. That's how I know she ain't spending no time with the motherfucking kids with their education. Yeah, and that's her only goddamn job, but she laying up in there fucking like a jackrabbit.
Another thing that's really popping off on social media right now is there's a lot of women that are begging. So while on one hand you see a lot of women that say that there ain't no good men that measure up to us because we're the most educated and we making all of the money, cap.
Thank you.
The statistics and the data say something different. You have another demographic of women that are also begging. These women sometimes are single mothers, sometimes they are just single women, sometimes they just saying, oh, I couldn't get an ID in this state because it was expired and all of this stuff. So I'm seeing a whole lot of videos. Maybe, you know what, over this weekend when I have time, I'm gonna do a whole,
compilation, collage.
Put together a bunch of the different videos, right? I'm gonna do a whole summary of all of the videos, and I'm gonna show you in one foul swoop a summary of what is popular on social media as far as what's trending, what's popping, who's getting the most followers and stuff. Of basically women that are supporting, women that are begging, that are also living under duress and making bad decisions and not being held accountable for their decisions. And as you can see right here, this is not a nutritious meal. Not even cooking, not making the meals from scratch. Everything is processed food, pre-processed. Everything is government assistance, high sugar, stuff that's not good for you. Chicken nuggets, fries for children that are growing. And then we wonder why they can't pay attention in school, why they allegedly got ADHD. Everybody has got autism. Ain't nobody growing the way that they supposed to. They being born with their eyes already crossed. We used to call these crack babies back in the 80s because all of the parents and all of the people was all doped up and taking drugs. And a lot of the time they had this passing
Frank,
into their
what's going
system
on?
into their children. We wondering why their kid got 8 toes and everything is just messed up because the thing, and this is why I said that the culture is trash, the things
Me
that
too.
we celebrate the most are absolutely abysmal, and it's not
Man, they
even
the
good.
worst thing for us. Everything that we celebrate is the worst fucking thing for us as people. As people. Not black folks. No. As human beings. The human species. Y'all celebrate the worst shit. All I hear from a bitch is if you can't pay for this and if you can't do this for me and my motherfucking kids by another nigga, then fuck you, nigga. Get out my face. Bet. That's all you had to tell me is that you got kids by another motherfucking nigga. That's all you had. That's strike number one. That's red flag number one in my book. Because that means that I got to deal with another nigga. And I got to deal with these motherfucking unruly kids. See, they might mind you, bitch, but they don't mind nobody else because you didn't teach them no home training. No, you was more concerned about your career and your education to compete against some niggas to please some other hoes. I'm just saying.
That it's not even best for the children. Like, this is some type of fetish. I'm going to just be honest with you. There's an attraction. I did a video earlier today of a woman taking Plan C. I didn't even know that there was a such thing as a Plan C.
What the fuck is that? If Plan B is to make sure that you don't get pregnant, then what the fuck is Plan C? The fuck is that? See? See what I'm saying about these goddamn feminists and these motherfuckers? Man, listen, I don't know what the fuck y'all about to do. I swear I
was
don't.
late to the party and finding out that there was a Plan B.
Me too.
I'm so thankful that I am protected against all of this nonsense. And the only reason I know about all of the issues that a lot of these women are standing up for, meaning that they're advocating for the thing that's worse for them, is because you guys send it to me and it becomes a part of my algorithm.
Yeah.
It's so bad that I have to basically create a separate account so that my own personal algorithm isn't messed up, because I don't want to be recommended videos as trash. So I have to look at the videos that y'all send me on a completely different account. So
get a brand new
That's
air
fucked
conditioning
up.
system and do not put a single penny
It's
down
fucked
the
up.
process. You heard me right, guys.
We can't even
Anywhere
report
in the
this shit
area.
because y'all will fuck up our
so
shit.
that I don't get bombarded with trash on my regular account and I can keep the trash on a separate account. It's that bad.
Damn.
And right now, there is a ton of women. The whole algorithm, the whole trend, the whole thing that's blowing people up is begging. It's begging talk. Begging IG. Well, I'm not on Facebook, but begging on all of these platforms except for YouTube. YouTube is one of the safest platforms for you to consume because it is long-form content. It is largely built off of long-form content. So you actually have to have a decent attention span to listen to the things that you see on this platform.
Absolutely.
But for all of these other platforms, my God.
That's why my lives go about 2 hours, 3 hours. Because you got to take time and listen and soak in what the fuck I'm trying to give you, man. The information that I'm trying to give y'all. That's why I say y'all in class today. That's why y'all up on the projector. Y'all in class today. Yeah. Well, AD, let's go ahead and let's match that. Let's go over and holler at my homeboy, J.R. Wisdom. Shout out to Anton Daniels and the Anton Daniels Morning Show. Yeah, shout out to Anton Daniels and the Anton Daniels Morning Show. And Anton Daniels After Dark with the panel and everything. Shout out to all my people over there, man, that keep it real. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's find out about these statistics that these women talk so motherfucking braggadocious about. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this shit. I told y'all it's facts over here. It's facts. Statistics. Facts over here.
Women are making more than men now, and women are looking for hypergamy. They're graduating colleges. They're looking for men that makes more than them, more educated than them, taller than them. They're looking for like that top percentage.
Let me ask you this question, little lady. How many of them did you raise? You can't keep taking from the motherfucking well if you ain't putting nothing in it. You can't keep taking from the well, bitch. That's why the percentage is so low for you, because you ain't putting nothing in it. No, you put gangsters, thugs, gangbangers, and motherfucking dope dealers. Sorry ass niggas. That's what you put into the motherfucking gumbo. We supposed to be drinking holy water around this motherfucker. You done put piss and shit and everything else all in the water.
Men, and it's a really small percentage.
I feel like based off where we are in society, a lot of women are more so masculine, a lot of men are becoming more feminine because of that.
Women just want the men to come with it. They don't want to build with men nowadays because of opportunities that women have now. Even like with corporate positions, like they will hire a black educated woman over a black educated man.
You don't say.
A few moments later.
Black women hold the most student loans in America, while simultaneously having the second lowest income in America beside Native Americans. So I find that odd.
And I find that offensive. This our fucking country. It's our motherfucking land. I find that very fucking offensive. That you black motherfuckers can get all the money and the opportunity, and you see what you do with your money. Go buy Birkin bags, Michael Jordan tennis shoes, and all kind of other stupid ass shit. But then y'all motherfuckers, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, God about to get everybody the fuck on up out of here. Everybody about to go. Yeah, all nationalities about to get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, you is. And when you try and harm these motherfucking natives, the Lord and his angels gonna strike your ass down. They go annihilate your motherfucking ass. Your fucking family seed won't even be over here on this fucking soil. No, it won't.
There are black women on TikTok right now talking about black men and their literacy rates and their ability to go to college. I just want black women to stop bragging about being the most indoctrinated group in America. I don't see what's so good about going to a university and getting a degree that is not in STEM 92% of the time. Most of your degrees are in psychology and sociology. Imagine having all degrees and still being manipulated into becoming single mothers.
Damn! Bam! That nigga hit that bitch with a motherfucking overhand right. Yeah, he did. How in the fuck you go to college to be a psychologist and a sociologist and you still get tricked into being a motherfucking single mammy? Huh? But you got this degree. You got this degree. But you still got tricked. I'm telling you, man, they gonna keep running it on y'all black folk. They gonna keep running it in the same motherfucking alley-oop plays on y'all ass. Every time they gonna hit them with the flea flicker every goddamn time. Cause y'all stupid. Y'all a special type of stupid. Y'all got tricked from Africa to come over here. Yeah, your own people enslaved you and sold you for liquor and guns. Liquor and guns. And that's y'all downfall, and y'all don't even see it over here in the United States yet. They got a liquor store on every corner in every black motherfucking neighborhood. All of the military guns is in a motherfucking black neighborhood. Same way y'all came over here is the same way y'all going out this motherfucker. I told y'all. Now, I know it's a lot of black motherfuckers with they motherfucking panties in a bunch and yeast infection spots and shit like that. But I don't give a fuck. It's the truth. I told you niggas last year, and a bitch ass nigga got mad at me because I said they gonna load y'all up on boats and they gonna get y'all to fuck back to Africa. They gonna get y'all to fuck on up out of here because y'all ain't producing. They only gonna keep the motherfuckers that's producing. Every criminal, did y'all hear that Putin is opening up his big ass, massive motherfucking maximum security prison just for Americans that don't want to get the picture? Yeah. So that means now all them fed niggas and all these niggas with life and all of the rest of that shit, y'all going over to Russia. Y'all going to Russia. Yeah, to serve the rest of your days. I want to see how many JPays y'all get in. Yeah, I want to see about your bitches bragging about sending JPay to a nigga then. Yeah, we about to get rid of you niggas. Yeah, we is. White niggas, black niggas, red niggas, yellow niggas, all niggas. Y'all gotta go. We sick of y'all shit. And take that motherfucking Statue of Liberty with you. Matter of fact, float on the motherfucker. Float on that motherfucker.
The highest single motherhood rate in America. The highest abortion rates in America, accounting for 48% of all the total abortions in the United States. The highest eviction rates in America. The highest obesity rates in America. The biggest failures when it comes to parenting in America. The truth is, the black men that are being brought up in these single mother households are not being raised to be men.
Absolutely.
Black women are trying to outsource it by sending them into physical contact sports.
Shit.
You can't outsource a father. And I think y'all should start prioritizing that. You should also prioritize that for your daughters, because maybe they wouldn't be manipulated into going into $50K student debt and then graduating and getting a job that's $30K a year and then begging the government for financial assistance afwards.
Preach.
Yo, Good Buddy was cooking and
like
he
a
was just
motherfucker
doing it
with
and
Crisco.
making some change.
With
And
Crisco.
I know we watch these videos, black men versus black women. These dudes, these black men ain't about ish. It's better to go get a white man at this point. These boys aren't reading, or they are.
And we've been hearing this shit for decades now. For 40 fucking years. They going to go get a white man. Or they going to get a foreigner. And now that these niggas then smarten up, stay legal and all that shit, now they getting passports, they going to get bad bitches. And bitches that's coming back to this motherfucker doing what the fuck they was supposed to do, because they was raised to do that. Yeah. Over in their countries, they was raised to motherfucking idolize they men, because they know that that man is the closest thing to motherfucking God. Can't get to God without going through the Son. Ain't that what they say in the scriptures? You can't get the God, unless you go through a man. You got to go through the Son. Y'all think they just talking about Jesus. God got a whole big ass family of motherfucking men. Sons. They call sons of God. Whole bunch of them. And I guarantee you don't none one of them niggas worship Jesus. Nope. They don't worship Jesus. They walk in his sandals. They are Christ-like in all ways. Yeah. And not the ways that the Roman Catholics and the Catholic Church has painted him out to be. First of all, Jesus wasn't white with no stringy ass hair. He had skin of bronze, eyes of fire, hair of wool. Ain't no stringy hair, pale head, blue-eyed motherfucker ever motherfucking match that description.
Illiterate, or they're reading at a 3rd grade level, which is a lot of times a direct reflection of
the mama
community, right?
Yeah, the mama.
Who you're being raised by. That's just how it is. And that
we got bitches out here having babies and expecting the community to raise them. Yeah, we got bitches out here having babies and expecting the community to raise them.
Whole thing about that, I think that's the least of it when it comes to this, but we see this all the time, and I'm glad he used the word indoctrinated. I thought that was very interesting, because it is. This ideology of competing with the man, right, and being educated and making more, which is the craziest thing ever when it comes to this. When you're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to wages in general. That's just black folks just in general. So the student loan debt, and as he said, most of the times, ladies, it's in liberal arts that you guys are getting degrees in that you can't get a job in, right? You can't get a job in these liberal arts degrees. JR, I know something. Come on, man, cut it out. STEM is what everybody should be pushing their kids for nowadays. If they're going to college for that, which college isn't always necessary. You can always get a trade. That's one thing
What
that
I
we should
say?
be pushing our kids for.
What I say? They can always go to trade school. You bitches don't even send Junior to trade school. You send him to prison. You let him come in your house with that dope and motherfucking guns and shit like that. That's what you let him do. You don't encourage him to go to trade school. Bitch, you know that nigga ain't about to make it in no goddamn college. It took him goddamn 15 years to get out of high school. Yeah, 15 of them.
College isn't always the solution, especially, and I think parents need to be more vocal and educate themselves on the fact that you're absorbing all this student loan debt, and before you know it, and I know I said this a lot of times, I used to do credit, and the average woman that I came across was over 50 grand in student loans, you know, and looking for waivers and all types of stuff, and trying to buy property and they just couldn't, unfortunately. But you got a follow-up video about another gentleman. He talks about this on there as well. Let's get into it. Let's go.
In what universe do black women earn less than y'all? Y'all really get on the internet and pull a lot of nonsense out of your... Before I even answer you, I don't like having these black on patience. Y'all heard me multiple times say I stay out of it. Also, the numbers I'm about to show you are nothing to be proud of for black men or black women. We are behind severely as a race, and for some reason y'all keep trying to put the brunt of the financial burden on men. That is what I'm consistently arguing. When y'all get on here, it's really my pet peeve, and I know I'm talking kind of low today. I overexerted. I woke up at 3:30, worked out, ran 3 miles, and hooped. I got a mean headache, and this is giving me a bigger headache. But when y'all get on here and y'all argue about these black topics, like all you is broke. I don't even like addressing it. These numbers are horrific. The numbers I'm about to show you are horrific. I just did a quick Google search, bro. First thing pulls up, black women, ages 20 to 29, earn $21,400 on average. 30 to 39, 34,600. 40 to 49, 41,900. 50 to 59, 40.
So where y'all get all this you need a 6-figure nigga from? Huh? Where y'all get all this shit from? A bitch who don't even make fucking $100,000 talking about she need a nigga with $250,000 or better. The fuck? Bitch, you ain't even making a fucking half of what the fuck you requesting for. This is why I say the delusion is real around this motherfucker. And I know a lot of you bitches don't like what I say, but fuck you. Fuck you. Straight up. I'ma speak on the behalf of all men. Fuck you. You see it? Fuck you. Screw that light bulb in, bitch. Yeah, screw that one in.
9,100, 45,100.
Look at this
These
shit.
are black men. 20,
Look at the men.
25,000. From 20 to 29, 25,000. From 30 to 39, 41,000. From 40 to 49, 51,000. From 50 to 59, 47,000. That's the only group that's behind black women. Wait, no they're not. So, no, actually, I think the men lead in every category financially. Again, these numbers are nothing to be
With
proud
they
of.
po asses. With they broke asses. They leading in every category. Statistically, y'all want to keep talking these statistics. There you go right there, ladies. For all you motherfuckers that's on that goddamn pedestal talking. There you go.
But like, don't talk to me like I'm crazy when I got Google. And you
Absolutely.
I'm the only one who used it. These numbers
Absolutely.
were from 2020 to 2021, but it was the first thing Google shot out at me, so. And for the few people who are watching to the very end, I still believe in education, you know.
Me too.
This conversation, when it comes to black people specifically, you can't keep using all the stats that white people dominate, because black women are very, very educated, but still at the bottom of the barrel right with black men when it comes to income.
Absolutely. And we don't want to hear that shit about it's a system and systematic and all that other shit. No, we don't want to hear that. What's happening, Miss Rose? How you feel today? Yeah. Come on in, Miss Rose. Yeah, I love when you come in here, man. Yeah, you don't stay long, but I love when you do come in here. Yeah. Statistics, though.
A lot of black men will look at these stats like, if y'all got all these interviews, why don't y'all out earning us by far, talking down to us about degrees? This is coming from a man who, I went to college, bro. I went to community college. And I
Me
ain't
too.
shit to some of y'all.
I went to
But, like,
community college and I went to business college. I had the chance to go to all kind of universities, major ones, but I said, fuck that. I didn't want the debt. I don't give a fuck about the name of the school. I don't give a fuck about, no, I come here for the education. Fuck the name of the school. Straight up. I ain't want the debt. So I got what I needed and I took my ass on. Yeah. And then I brought it out here to the streets and applied it just like how that black female dean told me to do.
End of the day, it's like, why would an entire race of men watch you do something while they still make more money than you and then go and copy you to try and make more money? Apparently it's not working. I still, like, if you know what you're going to college for and it's a good major and you can pay for it and it's going to pay you when you get out, I fully encourage people to do that.
What did I just say? What did I just say that I did? But I'm a stupid motherfucker, though. I don't know what the fuck I be talking about. I be talking out the side of my neck. I wonder which tattoo I'm talking out of, the respect or the loyalty. I want to know which one of the motherfuckers sides out my neck I'm talking. Huh? Sound like I make a lot of sense. It's your ignorant, stupid ass that don't get the motherfucking memo. Yeah, that's what it sound like. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all don't listen to shit, so it don't sound right to you. A lot of y'all got them demons up in your motherfucking head and all in your ear and all that. Yeah, so you don't hear no motherfucking common sense. You don't hear that. You hear it. Bullshit.
That's not why y'all going to college. Y'all going to college to get some fluke degree that you won't be able to get a job with. Go into STEM. Do something that is going to matter to your pockets. It's not all about just showing somebody a piece of paper.
He's absolutely right.
I just told y'all what y'all need to do with them degrees, ladies. Y'all need to go get some bunk ass weed, right? And take them degrees and roll that bunk ass weed. You know that brown shit with them big ass black seeds? Yeah. Go take that, roll it up into a fat ass motherfucking Bob Marley joint and smoke that shit. Maybe you might get a little bit of education up there. Fuck your lungs up with all that ink and shit, but hey, niggas was smoking motherfucking Bible papers in the joint. Yeah, they was. They was smoking Bible paper in the joint.
About bragging rights or the oppression and to compete with the man. As you know, a lot of times, and I've spoken about this in the past, and I think I did a video about Paris talking about this. This is how white women differ from black women because they go to college for completely different reasons, for networking and or seeking a husband. But not to say that black women aren't networking, but as he said, and all the stats from all these gentlemen, what they were saying is that you're still at the bottom. And black
the delusion is real.
Still doesn't affect these things. Most women don't want to work the hard jobs.
Hell no.
Right?
We don't see none of these bitches that drive all these goddamn cars going to no motherfucking college or no trade school to be auto mechanics. No, it's very small. It's like a 0.005% of them bitches going to auto mechanic school. Yeah, we don't see none of these bitches in no trades for building and apartment maintenance. No, we don't. We don't see none of them hoes in brick and masonry, carpentry, plumbing, electrical, none of that. But they say that a nigga, yeah, man, y'all motherfuckers, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all ladies need to shut the fuck up. And you older women need to shut the fuck up for real. Don't ever talk again. Don't ever talk. We don't even want to hear y'all logic no more. Y'all sold us out. Y'all motherfuckers got these bitches up here waging war against the men that they gonna need. They gonna need these niggas. But y'all got them waging war against them. Talking about you don't need him. Girl, I taught you this. You don't need him. Okay. Well, why the fuck she calling him when that raggedy ass car she done went out there with her stupid ass and bought? Break down. Why she call that nigga when the furnace go out? Why she call that nigga when the plumbing and the motherfucking sink and all that shit all fucked up? Why she call him then? And then them niggas, they even said, man, all right, the bitch, she kind of cute. I like the body and all that shit. I'm going to give you a discount. Matter of fact, come on over here. The pussy good, head fire, I do it for the free. Do you know that grandmama, mama, and auntie him used to snatch them niggas up off the streets? Yeah, that's why you lived in such a nice house. That's why you live in such a nice house and your mama wasn't never stranded no motherfucking where. But y'all don't look for shit like that. See me, I ain't doing no more work for you bitches. Nah, I ain't even cutting your grass no more. Fuck y'all. Y'all want to penny pinch a nigga on that. Doing your landscaping. I ain't shoveling no snow. You bitches look real good with your masculine ass. Build some character, get you some muscles, bitch. Yeah, get shoveling that motherfucking snow and make your back strong. Make your back strong, ho.
They don't want to work the hard jobs, and we know who's owning a lot of these companies, who's in charge of HR, so on and so forth.
Yep.
I'm not about to get into racism or things like that, but there are certain stereotypes, and we had DEI and all these things in place, diversity hires and whatnot, affirmative action.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, people want to hire their own people.
Not me.
When it comes to that.
Not me. I hired a motherfucker that's qualified. Like my homegirl, Nikki. She qualified. So I hired her on. Yeah. Homegirl, Missy. She motherfucking qualified. So I hired her. And one black and the other one white. So I didn't give a fuck about the color. It's about your skill, what you know, your knowledge. Your knowledge and your skill. That's why you got hired. It didn't have shit to do with your skin complexion and if you had a pussy or not. See, I'm trying to employ you bitches. Yeah, cause y'all, hey, the ball done dropped on y'all ass and the sand is running up out of the motherfucking clock. Yeah, it is. So y'all gonna need some jobs. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to employ some of you bum ass bitches. But I ain't never employing no motherfucking hoe that talk that shit. Yeah, nah, hoe, get what you deserve. Yeah, you was talking, braggadocious and all that other shit. So suffer now. You was living the good life, hoe. So welcome to the real world.
And that's just the way it is. So these degrees.
And if you notice, most of the black women, they only hire these black men to do these slave labor ass jobs. They don't hire these niggas for no nurse. They tell a nigga you gay if you go into the nursing field. But them females that's in the nursing field that really care, they need these men. They need these men to help them lift the patients up. They need these men. Man, they need these men. Push the patients around and all that shit. All that shit. But y'all will sit up and tell your son, hey, that's gay. Do you know how highly intelligent and advanced that motherfucker will be reading books about the human body and how to repair the human body after all the wear and tear that you put on that motherfucker? Fucking like a jackrabbit, drinking like a goddamn fish out of water, drugging, and all these other badass decisions that y'all make. But I don't see enough of you hoes pushing your motherfucking sons through. I don't even see none of you black bitches going down there to the board of education that you wanted Trump to keep so motherfucking bad. I ain't see none of y'all down there boycotting, parading, yelling, and beating on the motherfucking doors, talking about let our sons into this shit. No, you want your son to go to war. You want your son to go to war. You don't want to go. We need y'all asses over there. Yeah, them niggas getting fucked up, but y'all don't want to go. Shout out to all my nurses that's in 90% or better in they motherfucking classes. Shout out to y'all. Them girls, and listen, let me tell you something, fellas. Them girls ain't got time to be going out, hanging out, and being all yeah, on the phone and all that shit all the time. No, them girls got to study. They got to study to retain the information to help your ass at a later date. Yeah, shout out to all my motherfucking nurse females that's out here winning. That really love the profession, not because of the money. No, because they out in this motherfucker. Really, they love helping people. They love helping people. Shout out to y'all. Fuck these other hoes.
As opposed to having a set skill, whether if you have a skill in beauty or sales.
Cousin Juan, what's happening?
There's a glass ceiling at the end of the day. You still might be ended up struggling. Women complain about nursing and being an entrepreneur, general practice, being a doctor, things like that. The bottom line is, based off the stats, you still saw, even though it wasn't by a lot.
I remember back in the 70s, I was born in 76. I'm a historian, right? That means I study history for all you ignorant motherfuckers that didn't understand that, right? I'm a historian, right? I did some research. Come to find out, here in Cleveland, Ohio, in the Glenville community, you had more black doctors. More black doctors. I was born in a black hospital by black doctors right here off of 105. It was called Forest City Hospital. Yup, right off of 105 in Palmer-Lee. It used to be a hospital. And I was one of the last. It burned down, I think, in 78, 77, some shit like that. Yeah. And I think them Jew motherfuckers set a fire to that motherfucker so they can open up and send all of the business to Mount Sinai. But that's just between me and my logic. That's where I'm going with that. That's my opinion. How true it is, I don't know. But I guarantee you, it's got a lot of legitimacy to it. That's why Mount Sinai shut the fuck down. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And more black people was getting killed in Mount Sinai. More black people was getting experimented on in Mount Sinai. Yeah. But they shut down the black-owned hospital with the black doctors and the black nurses because they didn't want them Jew motherfuckers all up in our community. They didn't want them. The Jews been kicked out of every goddamn country since the beginning of time. Since they did what they did, the Pharisees did what they did to Jesus, them motherfuckers have been on the run ever since. Ever since. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm a highly intelligent nigga. I ain't even gonna dumb myself down for you stupid motherfuckers no more. Sure ain't, and I give all my intelligence and everything to the Lord. Yeah. I'm so grateful that he chose me. He chose me. I'm so grateful. Now you gotta deal with it. Yeah, you gotta deal with it, nigga. Or get the fuck up off my platform. Yeah, cancel yourself. Cancel yourself. Block, delete me, all that. Trust me, I won't send you another fucking friend request. Yeah, I ain't gonna send you one. Nah, get your ass the fuck on up out of here, you unruly motherfucker. Yeah, get on up out of here, disobedient ass nigga.
I think that one group, what was it, 21 to 29 or whatever, it was like a $4,000 difference between black men and black women.
Yeah.
That's the nature of it.
Less than a Birkin bag.
And making less and still having more debt is very alarming. And as he said, there's nothing to really brag about, even with it.
Making less, being in more debt, but got a closet full of Michael Jordan tennis shoes for these stupid ass niggas with Louis Vuitton and Gucci and Chanel and Prada belts and all that shit. Same thing for the hoe. She got a closet full of motherfucking high heel shoes, hooker shoes, hoe shoes. A closet full of purses. A closet full of come fuck me dresses. And outfits. Yeah, and a lot of y'all need to take that shit off because you got that fat ass stomach. We call it a Dunlap. Yeah, it Dunlapped over on your motherfucking ass. Yeah, you don't look good in that shit. You look like a fucking clown. Take that shit off. Go put on some clothes to make you look normal. Because you bitches look ridiculous out here. Straight square business. And your fucking sons look like faggots out here. Wearing them tight ass goddamn pants with purses on. I'm just sorry, man. Hey, it's Passover week. Yeah, it is. So the truth gotta come out and I'm standing on it. 10 toes, 2 heels, nigga.
Being that low. So, ladies, what is it really at the end of the day? Just to say that you have a piece of paper that really doesn't do anything for you. It's a piece of paper like a mortgage.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what it is, brother. It's just a piece of paper in order for them motherfuckers to knock off that 1% of man that's out here so she can make herself look good. Like she really doing something. Yeah. That nigga don't even give a fuck if that bitch study, sleep, eat, none of that shit. No, he know this bitch about to be a doctor, or she about to be a lawyer, or she about to be a judge. Yeah, let me go on here and marry this hoe. Let me lock on in. She gonna help me out with building this motherfucking dynasty. That's what most of these niggas be thinking. I'm just saying. Ladies.
A death note. This is a note that you have in your hand. Sometimes that note has cost you guys 100,000 plus or hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you can't get a job.
Not in that career field.
Guys, let me know what you think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance.
Shout out to my
Stick
nigga
around for the
JR.
next videos. It's gonna pop
All
up.
right, where we want to go? Doctor explains why black women are whorish, or should we go up here? No, I don't want to listen to them goofy assholes, man. Them bitches was pure stupid. Matter of fact, let's go listen to the highly intelligent, highly educated sisters. Let's go listen to them. Come on, shout out at my boys, man. No Fugazi, man. Yeah, what's up, Cooley? What's up with y'all boys, man? Lay it on us.
She doesn't want kids.
Okay, so the main thing is that body count does matter from your answer, because you said you wouldn't want your son to marry an ex, because she's not doing it now, but she did it before in the past. A woman can have 100 body counts in the past, but she's not an ex-worker. So this all means that body count matters, because it means that your past matters.
Okay.
You just agreeing to agree?
Well, 'cause
You heard that, right? Body count does matter, ladies. Why you talking about you fuck this nigga and you fuck that nigga and that used to be my man and that used to be my man? Body count does matter. And let this young man explain to you why it matters.
No, it's okay. You
I
can.
guess I'm thinking like deeper into it.
Yeah, no, we're thinking deeper into it. Well, what are you thinking? Let me know. Express yourself.
Well, morals and why
Oh, okay, so my question is,
went
well,
down
what?
like that. What kind of a person is this person?
Okay, so
I think it's self-explanatory. She's a two.
yeah.
Can I say
And a
something?
woman with 100 body count, like if
Nah, the one that want to say, the one that's saying, can I say something? She about to amaze a lot of y'all. Yeah, she one of them highly educated motherfuckers that graduated from one of them HBCUs and all that shit. She got her degree and all that. Yeah, listen to this hoe.
you have a lot of sexual partners, put it like this, ladies, let's just be honest, y'all value is tied to y'all sex. The more guys you sleep with, the lower your value goes.
Absolutely.
Not to men, to you, to everybody, to the entire world. Your value decreases. That's just how it happens.
Look at this shit. Did y'all see this? One white girl on the platform. Everything else black looked like a fucking clown. Talk like a fucking clown. And y'all say we supposed to wipe y'all up? Y'all say we supposed to invest everything into you? Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. This bitch got gold teeth in her motherfucking mouth. I ain't talking to no bitch with gold teeth. It make your breath stink, ho. Yeah, it do. And you look goofy as fuck wearing that shit. Take that shit out your motherfucking mouth, ho.
At the shit at the beginning of time.
I can
always,
agree.
Like women always were judged on how many guys they slept with, and men are judged on how much money they make and their social status. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, y'all not judged by the opposite sex on how much money I make. Y'all not judged
So
by nobody how much money I
that's
make.
why we tell y'all, what you make ain't for us. No, that's for you, boo. That's you earn that shit. And it's your discretion. Since y'all motherfuckers want to sit up here and talk about your intuition all the time, it's up to your discretion to give it to the nigga. Ain't nobody held no gun in your motherfucking head. There's some niggas out here that will, but ain't nobody done that. Y'all trick off on these hoe ass niggas all the time. Income tax season. This is the most quietest income tax season I'd have never seen. Yeah, and I've been here 48, 49 years. This the quietest one I'd have never seen from you niggas. Especially these motherfucking bitches that was motherfucking claiming all these goddamn kids and shit. Yeah, and wasn't letting the daddies claim them.
Oh, you're a chick. All right, you get
it. We don't care if you're just an entrepreneur.
Nope.
All right, we got Patronus says $5. They eat donkey meat in Botswana. Do you crave or miss out donkey steak?
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah, you see. Okay, look, so people be eating donkey meat in Botswana.
What is that?
Africa. They eat donkey meat. Listen, that's what people eat.
Like
So
literally?
Stop it. Now the question is, do you crave or miss out donkey steaks?
Did you hear the question? Do you crave or do you miss out on donkey steak if you ain't never ate it before? Are you craving it because everybody else got it? Or are you missing out because you've had it already? Listen to the verbiage of his question to this ignorant bitch with this blue ass hat on her head and these red dreadlocks in her motherfucking head. Listen to her.
What are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
He asked you the same exact question.
They eat donkey meat.
I want him to tell me straight now.
I'm telling you, listen, they eat donkey meat. Do you miss donkey meat?
Did you ever eat donkey meat?
No.
So can you miss it?
He's asking you the same
This bitch
exact
right
question.
here.
I know what he asking.
This
It's gonna contradict what you said.
No, listen, because I'm gonna still say missing and missing out is two different things.
We're not talking about missing
I'm
out.
sitting at
We're
the
not talking
table
about
and
missing out.
everybody eating
Do
donkey
you miss
meat,
eating
and
donkey
it's-
meat?
How can I miss it if it's not in my face?
This point.
I proved this point. No, I know.
You heard the girls, and now the girls about to clown her stupid ass, and she still don't feel it. No, she still don't feel it. This is how ignorant y'all are. This is why a lot of men don't fuck with y'all. We can't even sit down and have an adult conversation with y'all. You want to turn everything into a fucking argument. You do, and you be dead fucking wrong. This is a prime example of how you bitches don't listen. That's why I normally don't even have no visuals up on this motherfucker. I make y'all listen. Because y'all not listening. You listening to argue with your sick ass. Bitch, you need counseling. Seriously. Why you bitches going to school to be counselors and all this other shit? You need the fucking counseling, bitch. You do.
Point. But if I'm sitting in front of everybody with donkey meat on their plate, I'm going to feel like I'm missing out on the donkey meat, right?
Do you miss it?
If I'm sitting around a bunch of motherfuckers, I don't eat. Okay, we're going to do it like this. I don't drink liquor, right? I used to. I don't miss it. Only when I get stressed the fuck out and I want to kill some niggas do I want to drink. But then I have to use self-discipline for two things. One, not to kill nobody. Two, not to pick up a drink. Because it ain't going to do nothing but put me in a worse situation. Straight up. But we going to let this ignorant motherfucking black queen that y'all call these motherfucking goofball assholes. Yeah, was she the queen of stupidity? We already know y'all the queen of debt and all that other shit. Yeah, we know about that. We just heard about the queens of debt. Now, this bitch must be the queen of stupidity. Yeah, lack of common sense. She won't even shut the fuck up and listen to how the man explaining it to her. And then, this let me know that the hoe don't process motherfucking information correctly. You can tell this motherfucking bitch, hey, look, don't go outside. It's about to be 20, 30 degrees outside. And the bitch go outside with some fucking shorts on.
Eating donkey meat, yes or no?
How can I miss something I never had?
Exactly.
That's all we saying.
But still, on the flip side, if I got donkey meat in front of me and everybody's eating donkey meat.
Look at this woman. She ain't even got a fucking bra on. She's sitting on national worldwide syndication without even a bra on. Talking stupid shit out her motherfucking mouth. Black women, y'all need to get it the fuck together. And it's millions of these type of women. It ain't just her. It's millions. There's millions of y'all that condoning her shit right now. There's a couple of y'all online right now like, shut the fuck up, hoe ass nigga, and all that old other shit. But no, I'm just bringing it to the table what type of bitches y'all fucking with out here.
I'm going to feel like I'm missing out on the donkey.
Now, that's two different things. We're not talking about missing out. We're talking about shit.
Y'all said missing out. He said missing out. That was
Let me help you.
He
Now,
said
since
missing
you
out,
got
not
this,
missing.
got it.
You have to shut the fuck up to listen. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut up. Open your ears and your mind. Close your motherfucking mouth, ho. I'm telling you, this is why this bitch didn't excel in school. They tricking y'all. She a DEI bitch. She is. She definitely a DEI. And they pushed this hoe out of school. And I can see why they pushed her out of school. Because the bitch was telling the teacher what the fuck to teach. And all this other shit. Yeah. I can already see her. Mammy didn't teach her no motherfucking common sense, no decency or nothing. What's happening? I don't care. I can see. Because like I said, she's sitting on national TV with no bra on. We can see her nipples hard than a motherfucker. No class at all. No class, no intelligence, no nothing.
You got it. Listen. What's your name again?
Specific.
What's your name? Harley?
Yes.
Now let's put it together.
She got a white girl now.
Together?
No, I'm gonna do it for you. Listen now, because now you understand that part.
I don't understand it.
Okay. Oh, we don't know.
That's not what the question. He said missing out.
Stop.
I hear the context clue.
I'm gonna put it together. When I was speaking to her, we was comparing a virgin missing
white
out
woman
versus a woman that had many men.
That missing out.
Again, he was talking. He was talking to the white woman. He was talking to the white woman. He wasn't talking to your black ass. He wasn't talking to you. See how black folks just just grab a hold of some shit. They want to be a part of something so fucking bad. You see this? He wasn't even talking to her. So now she gets humiliated. Yup, you want to talk so much, bitch? Cool, we gonna humiliate you. And this went way over her motherfucking her dreadlocks. Yeah, it went all way over her dreadlocks and that goofy ass hat she got on her head.
Potent. Missed is more potent than missing out.
And I feel like missing out was more potent than missing.
Explain.
Who cares what you feel?
That's what I want you to explain real quick. I got you.
Look at
Look at her homegirls. They laughing at this goofy bitch.
Let her explain this. How is missing out more potent than missed?
Because you never had it.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand what.
You see that? You see how her friends laughing at her? You see that shit? And she really thinks she talking something. She really thinks she's standing on business. Yeah, stupid bitch business. That's what you standing on. And I bet you, man, because I heard this shit too. And man, it shocked me. It's two parts to this. I only saved one of them because I didn't want to hear no more of this shit. And I know y'all ain't gonna want to hear it neither. But this bitch is a prime example of why y'all need to keep y'all legs closed until marriage. Why you need to shut the fuck up. Why you need to motherfucking find you something more constructive to do with your time and all that other shit, man. For real, this bitch can't even, she can't even dress right, man. Bitch got fire red hair with an army green shirt on and a blue motherfucking hat. This bitch is all fucked up. Don't none of them colors go together. None of them.
She is coming forward. Because
look at her friends.
You didn't have donkey steak. You don't even miss it. How is it more potent than you missing out?
Because fear of missing out.
It's not.
And then look, she's arguing. She can't even say, okay, I might be wrong. Let me step back. Let me shut the fuck up and listen to what this man and all of my other constituents on the motherfucking panel was saying. But see, that's called embarrassment. She's so embarrassed, she got to motherfucking try and make herself right. She got to make herself right. And she's digging herself a deeper ditch.
Damn,
bro.
I'm curious about.
Hey, chat.
Okay, curious doesn't seem as missed.
I didn't say that.
Sitting up for curious is, in this situation is missing out.
Right.
Missed and missing out is an antonym. Meaning it's the opposite.
What is more potent, missing or missing out? That's what he asked. Right?
Missed, you had it before.
Right.
Missing out, you didn't have it.
But
which is more potent? The thing that you actually miss or the thing that you've never had but you're curious about it?
I'll put it like this. I'll be more curious as a virgin of missing out than I would if I already had it.
What he's saying is, so what?
Why would I miss it?
Missing it would be more potent because you had it already. You can't. So
but why would I miss it?
The desire is going to be stronger.
Her friends trying to help her. They trying to help her. Why don't you black bitches just shut the fuck up? Why don't you just shut up? See, this is why I won't bring y'all on my platform. I don't want to have no discussion with none of these black ignorant ass bitches. I don't. No, if I bring a woman on my platform, she gonna, for one, have respect that it's my platform. And what I say goes. I make the motherfucking rules in my house on my platform. Straight up. That's number one. Number two, she's gonna be highly intelligent. She's gonna be ladylike at all times on my platform. All times. She's not going to speak out of turn. She's not going to argue some stupid shit because we ain't even going to sit there and talk about that. No. And I'm telling y'all, This is the reason why I don't have y'all up here. This is the reason why I don't have none of these goofy ass niggas come on my platform neither, because all they want to do is talk shit, smoke weed, and motherfucking drink. That's all they want to do. They don't want to come on here and have no real fucking discussion. They don't. I done tried it with niggas. Niggas just sat back in my motherfucking studio, got drunk, and motherfucking smoked. And then when I ask them some shit, they trying to be all cool and all that. They shut the fuck up, man, with the cool shit and answer the question, my nigga. And answer it with some motherfucking polish. Straight up. If you don't know, say it. Hey, man, I don't know nothing about that. Oh, okay, well, let me explain to you and let me give you some motherfucking context behind it. Let me give you some motherfucking shit behind it, some information. But they don't want to hear that. Nah, I'm the stupid nigga. I'm stupid.
If you miss something, rather than if you're missing out.
To the next new thing, I could keep moving on. Versus me not never having it, and I want it because I never had it.
This is whole logic. This has to be whole logic. There's no other way to explain it.
You asking me whole questions. I'm giving you whole.
This is like true whole logic right here.
Yeah, I'm thinking from a.
Hold on, are you trolling right now? If you're trolling, that'll make me feel so much better.
Oh man,
you'll learn me later.
We see you now. First impressions are lasting ones. We see you now. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We see you now.
Nah, she's not trolling, bro. She's serious, man.
Dead serious.
I get it, but it's okay.
I'm being
she really think that, she really think that something that you actually miss is a less of a desire than something that you're missing out on.
You didn't just say desire. You said potent.
The same thing.
No, you gotta use the right word.
Okay, we're speaking about.
Why we gotta use the right words when you so educated? Only stupid question is one that's never asked. So if you don't understand something, ask. Ask for a person to iterate. Could you please explain this to me? I don't understand that. But y'all motherfuckers is so prideful and so ashamed of being a stupid motherfucker. And that's what you are. When you deny intelligence and truth, you a stupid motherfucker.
Sex. Obviously, what's going to be a stronger desire, which is more potent? That's what we're saying. So do you change your answer now if you use a different word and we say desire?
No.
It's still the same answer, right? You think that missing out is a stronger desire than what you missed.
It does.
Okay. All right, cool.
I would say.
Yeah, that's
I wouldn't say in general. Okay. I would say for me.
You know what? You know what? I'll give you this.
I would say for me.
For me. For you. You know what? And I agree that is for you because whores have a broken mindset, so they always want. Let me finish. Women that are promiscuous, that have sex with men. Let me stop. Don't interrupt me while I'm speaking. Women that have sex with many men, of course they miss out on many men because you've been stigmatized. You are used to getting your cheeks clapped, so you want something new all the time. You keep on expressing, well, I can just go ahead and get something new, so why would I miss something? Yeah, I said that you're using whole logic. This is the type of language that women use when they are broken, when they think like a man. Like I said in the beginning of the podcast, you think like a man. You want quantity. You want many. You have a married man that's in prison, but you're still out here getting your cheeks clapped all the time, and you're okay with that.
All the time. I never said that.
And that's what's happening. He's been in prison right now already for 7 years.
8
years. And you've been with many men. You've been with more than 8 men.
I've never been with more than 8.
You haven't been with more than 8 men since you've been up.
If he your husband, you shouldn't have had sex with no motherfucking man, bitch. You was supposed to practice motherfucking pussy discipline. Well, y'all niggas don't. Hey, we ain't talking about the niggas. We talking about a virtuous woman, a wife. That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about the men. And we ain't talking about no whoremonger men at that. We talking about a virtuous woman versus a promiscuous woman who's had multiple dicks, multiple exchanges of spirit, multiple exchanges of DNA and all kind of other motherfucking shit. And then y'all wonder why your pussy stank.
Man a year.
Nope.
Even if it's 2, that's many.
Too many.
Exactly. That's
You married.
Even if it's one, you married that.
I'm trying to figure out now. Now I'm trying to figure out why this nigga in jail. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out now why this nigga in jail, man. For real. 9 times out of 10, this got something to do with her. Either she put some pressure, jumper cables, or something to this nigga for him to go out there and take penitentiary chances in order to motherfucking, to wind up in that joint. It was all about her. I guarantee it. This is her husband. Bitch, first of all, as a wife, you ain't even supposed to, your husband ain't even supposed to know what a fucking penitentiary look like. If you a God-fearing woman. He ain't supposed to know what that look like. Because you supposed to be there, his backbone, when you see that nigga slipping. Hey. What did I tell y'all a few months ago? Didn't I say men marry women that, have certain characteristics of their mothers? That don't make you his mammy. Nah, that don't make you his mama, his mammy, none of that other shit. Nah, that makes you his wife. You're taking on the role, the place of his mother. But see, most of you motherfucking mothers, you never let them men come up out of you, always looking at him like he a fucking baby. For real. Oh, that's my baby. That's a grown-ass fucking 40-year, 50-year-old man. Fuck you calling. He gonna always be my baby. Yeah, now I see where the motherfucking retardation and the delusion come from. Now I see why this nigga walking around here fucked up because of you. Yeah. It's because of you.
That's too many.
How is it too
I don't
many?
care what agreement y'all had. He
Right,
would
but
still
that's our
want.
agreement.
Yeah,
He's in
yeah.
jail. There's nothing he can do about it.
Ain't nothing he can do
Look,
about it.
you
but-
see her friends counting? She done had 7 different niggas since this nigga done been in jail. You see her friends counting? This bitch is a liar. She's a liar and she's delusional as fuck. As fuck.
If I called him up, like, listen, to be honest, you can be honest with me. He'd be like, yeah, I would want her not to get her
Of
cheeks
course
clapped.
not.
But in reality,
Look.
I don't think
I
that.
would want him not to be in jail.
In reality,
Like,
true. We're not speaking on the things that he
Look. You see her friends?
But
You
the
see her friends? Their friends sat up there and count all the different niggas she done fucked. Why this nigga done been in jail? And she's sitting up here trying to argue some shit. Bitch, you just proved our point, man. They need to throw the fucking whole board of education in the trash. They need to shut down every fucking HBCU in the motherfucking nation, man. They do. They really do. If this is what they giving degrees out for, man, the black man should have, every black man walk around this motherfucker should have a degree. But most of them black men don't go to college for fucking sociology and psychology. They don't go to basket weaving and all that other shit. African studies. They don't go to college for that. No, them niggas going to college for some whole different shit. And 9 times out of 10, they picking up a trade on the side. Because they ain't stripping in no strip club to pay for college. Them niggas working real jobs.
Reality is, he already knows that you're not the woman to actually be loyal. That's why he said,
Well,
just
who
go
said I
out there and do
wasn't
it.
That's
You
what
just
he
You
said
just
that
said
you
it.
He
want that
gave me
woman.
the option. I never said that I acted.
In the beginning of the
So, this is where I say comprehension. Comprehension that's the number one killer in the black community. Communication and comprehension. Them the number one fucking killers of the black community. This bitch ain't showed no comprehension on nothing. Talking about she trolling. No, you ain't. You dead serious. Because if you was trolling, you would have left this shit alone by now. You would have done what the white girl doing. Shut the fuck up. If you was trolling. She ain't trolling. She means this shit. And she gonna stand on it until somebody agrees with her. But even her own friends ain't even agreeing with her. They laughing at her ass. They laughing at the bitch. Straight up. But y'all don't hear me, though.
Never said
podcast, we
that.
spoke about it in detail. I said,
Yes,
if
but
he...
I never said I
Stop
acted on
it.
it.
I said that if...
Said he gave me the option.
I said hypothetically. No, remember, in the beginning of the podcast, I said,
I remember.
Stop it, don't cut me up. In the beginning of the podcast...
How many times this man had told this woman to stop it? And he being nice. He being nice as fuck, because I'd have told her, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. That's what I'd have told her. Straight up. Straight up. Shut up. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, bitch. And you don't like it, get the fuck out of here. Shut up. We trying to teach you something.
Podcast, I asked you specifically. I said, hypothetically, let's say that if he didn't want you to go out there and get your cheeks clapped by other men, do you think that you can stay loyal for 20 years? You said, I'm gonna be honest. Nah, that's not in me. I wouldn't do that. It's his problem that he in there for 20 years, so I'm gonna go ahead and do me. That's pretty much what you
We had
said.
an agreement because he came up with the idea.
A hypothetical is to test your logic, to test how you truly think, and if it wasn't in reality. But I mean, we got the clip. We can always play it back. So, question for you: what if he?
You see this? He playing it back. This bitch is a liar. Look, he playing it back. What she said verbatim. Listen.
Didn't want you to give them cheeks up because you married to him. So would you stay faithful?
I mean, that's a choice. But at the same time,
I'm asking you, like, hypothetically, obviously, that isn't the scenario, but let's just say, like, you knew he was doing 20, and he was like, baby, now I need you to hold me down. You gotta hold me down.
hold it down before you went to go do 20 years. So you're doing it without me, which means we're apart.
Okay, you would not agree to that rule if he was like, no, I still want you to be sexually faithful. You would tell him straight up, like, no, I'm going to Tyrone.
Because I would be lying.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so you just know it's in you that you need to...
I'm just a human being. I'm not going to sit here and not have love or affection or a companion for 20 years. That's...
Again, like you said, it was your choice, ma'am. Yeah, it was your choice. Uh-huh. And like I say, I'm wondering how that motherfucking nigga wound up in jail for 20 years. What the fuck did he do? 9 times out of 10, it was some shit that y'all motherfucker pushed him to. Okay, last motherfucking thing before we get up out of here, y'all. We gonna shoot over here to my homeboy Jeremy Hill. He say, fast in the ass black women. Doctor explains why black women are whorish. Let's hear it. I would like to know. Why they so whorish? I say that they motherfucking daughters of Lilith. I say that they motherfucking spawns and wives of Satan. Let's go.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. In this reaction video, man, I'm gonna show you a woman who says that you're not an alpha male if you don't want to take care of another man's child or other men's children, the children that they had outside of wedlock. And then I'm gonna show you something very interesting. How a woman who is a single mom, if she has a daughter and there's no husband or father around, how that can actually cause her daughter to develop physically far quicker than she should. And if she brings random men around her because she, screwing them and stuff like that, how the pheromones can also affect the daughter's body into developing quicker than it should. That's going to be in the second clip, what I just talked about right there. But before I do any of this, hit the notification bell. Once you do, select the option that says all. That way you will be informed of all my new content. Can you dig it?
It's
now,
dope.
you get to this woman who says you're not an alpha male if you don't take care of these kids. It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Right,
this shit, wow. I don't want to be no alpha male. I just want to be a male. Yeah, that's all. The only qualification I ask for, the only classification, let me put it like that. That's the only classification I want to be put in. A male. A homo sapien. Not a homosexual, a homo sapien. Yeah, a male. That's the only motherfucking classification I want you to put me in, bitch. I don't want to be no alpha, and I damn sure enough I ain't no beta. No, I ain't no beta. Fuck no. I ain't no sigma or none of that other motherfucking Greek bullshit. No, I'm a homo sapien, a man. Born a man. Set of balls and a dick. Yup.
Tell y'all, man. Let's get it.
Some men, no disrespect to y'all, are not cut out for that because it takes a very extremely high alpha man, I think, that would be willing to say, listen, I saw all of you grimace. I watched all your facial expressions. Hold on, let me finish momentarily. That will be willing to step in and raise someone else's son. That takes a very brave, bold man, and there are men out there in the world who will do it when they see the value of a woman that's serving them and saying, listen, yes.
Did you say that they're... All right. They're not bold men. They're not courageous men. The men who take care of other men's children, that's really an unnatural thing.
Yeah.
It is not natural for a man to come into some woman's life or into some child's life and say, I'm going to be your daddy. It's not natural for a man to come in and take over another man's family. It's not natural.
Most men don't even want that responsibility. Most men don't. Hey man, listen, I ain't trying to be your kid's daddy. That motherfucker ain't come out my nutsack. But I will be a father figure. Yeah, I will be a father figure. I'll do certain things that fathers do, like make sure that this little motherfucker get the proper education, make sure this little motherfucker fed, clothed, and a roof over his head because his sorry ass daddy can't do it or won't do it. Now, whose decision it was, his or yours, it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm going to take on that responsibility. But an alpha male, like he said, what she trying to describe is a beta. That's what she wants. She want a beta. She don't want no alpha. Nah, alpha man ain't gonna even let you talk, ho. Not no alpha. Y'all keep saying y'all want these alphas. Look at y'all alpha females. Y'all can't shut the fuck up. Y'all can't. And y'all think y'all masculine and you can compete with men. And all this all other weirdo ass shit just cause you done fucked over a few fuckboy ass simp niggas. Yeah, you think you can do that shit to all men. You can't do that, mama. No, you can't. First of all, like I say, we need comprehension. We need comprehension of the words that we're using. That way you won't use them out of context. I know sometimes I use mine out of context, but I be thinking about a lot of shit. It's 1,000,001 things going through my mind like right now. I'm already planning the rest of my day while I'm sitting here doing my business, taking care of y'all. It's called multitasking. Yup, it's called multitasking. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I want to eat tonight, what else I'm about to do. I know I got some more motherfucking music to make, because that's why I was up all motherfucking night, nigga, making music. I think I got like about 2-3 hours of sleep. I was in this bitch making beats last night. Making beats and studying at the same time to bring y'all the motherfucking today's content. But y'all say I don't do shit. Yeah, y'all say I need to shut the fuck up and go get me a slave job because that's what you get. Yeah, that's what you get. I'm a boss, so I ain't no fucking worker. See, I was a great worker. That's what makes me a motherfucking great boss. But a lot of y'all won't even get to know that because I wouldn't hire your motherfucking ass to take my trash out, nigga. And that go for men and women.
The societal norm, but because it's norm and accepted does not mean that it's natural. It's unnatural. You don't see animals taking care of other animals.
Hell no, they'll kill them.
You know, and people were never designed for that. A man's supposed to have a child and take care of his child or his children and his wife. He's not supposed to come in somebody's life and say, look, I'm going to take over his responsibilities.
Because the mama don't like the nigga no more. Or because he won't do what the mama want him to do. Where that makes sense at? But I'm just saying, educated.
Would be the pretend daddy. Because at the end of the day, excuse me, you ain't nothing more but a pretend daddy.
That's it.
Okay? If you need some type of medical procedure, some of you can't get a liver or give a liver or a kidney or get a kidney because you're not the same blood type and you don't have the same DNA. Okay? And at any given time, the woman can say, I'm tired of being with you. I'm going to leave you, and you can't do anything to get that child because you didn't adopt him, because it's not your kid, okay?
And you didn't invest time, money, and all kind of other shit into this kid. You done invested time, money, and all kind of other shit into this motherfucker kid, but you don't get nothing back. That's why a lot of these niggas saying, fuck being that stepdaddy shit. Nah, bitch, I'll be a stepdaddy to your other kids, but you got to give me a baby. You got to give me one, and them hoes don't want to give them niggas no babies. No. They only get a nigga a baby if he got some of that cash shoulder. Or they got something that bitch want. That's the only time she give him a baby. Other than that, she just playing house with him to use him.
When a man realizes how well a woman is serving him, he will take over my bastard children. Look at him. I don't think you can serve anybody.
I despise my baby mamas for making them choices. I despise them bitches. Look, bitch, me and you ain't got shit to talk about except for the kid. And I don't need you calling me every time you want this motherfucker to have something, or this little motherfucker always asking for something. I'm gonna make that nigga work for it, like how my family made me work for whatever the fuck I had. Work for it. That's why I say, man, a lot of niggas got a problem with me being in retirement, but I've been working my whole motherfucking life, nigga. Since I was 7 years old, I've been working, nigga. Bootlegging liquor, running numbers, doing motherfucking garden work for granny and landscaping and shit like that. Helping my uncle Gary, everybody that know my family over here in this Glenville community, helping my Uncle Gary with his motherfucking company, and that bitch ass nigga want to decide to pay me pennies on the dollar like I was some type of dope fiend as a child. Because he got a fucking issue with my mama. Because my mama had me and they got his punk ass put out the house. Yeah, that was the real issue. The nigga was highly jealous of me. See, I done had grown motherfuckers, men and women, jealous of me my whole life. And I ain't did shit but exist. I didn't even ask to come in this world. Hell no. I didn't ask. No, that was two irresponsible ass parents. And that's why they both dead right now. Yeah, they was irresponsible as fuck. Irresponsible. And then threw their child out to the streets, to the wolves. But guess what? I went out in that motherfucker and I ran the pack.
Because the other man you had, he didn't find that you was serving him enough to want to be with you, to marry you, and to stay with you. The only thing you served was his dick. That's all you did. Now you pregnant. And now you have a child. Let's keep going.
Let's go.
There were men that openly came into your life and wanted to help raise your kid.
Yes.
Where are they now?
Well, I was going to tell you.
Why didn't they make the cut?
Well, first
This nigga's a so alpha.
So I know I'm rare, but I do think it's a huge missed opportunity that men are passing.
We gonna keep it real. You a pretty bitch. And these niggas wanted something pretty on their motherfucking arm. We just gonna keep it real. That's all. Yeah, you was a good stylist, I guess. Help the nigga get dressed, pick out his outfits and suits and all that shit like that. Yeah, that's what a stylist is.
Really good single moms like myself because they feel some type of way about it.
How you a good mother?
But you're all.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you a good mother, but you won't allow unless that man is dead or in prison for the rest of his motherfucking life. How the fuck are you a good mother? And you out here trying to find another nigga to take care of a man's child. You ain't no good mother. You a piece of shit ass mama.
Also missing the most feminine, nurturing woman on the planet, or that I've been.
We don't believe.
No, we don't.
I'm gonna tell you something. Excuse me, allergy. You are not a feminine woman if you're having children outside of wedlock. Let's just say it like that. You are not a woman of femininity if you're having unmarital births and having bastard children. If you've never been proposed to. If you have put a child out of your womb before you even got a proposal, you are not a feminine woman, because a feminine woman would have waited before she had children. A feminine woman would not have had a coochie beat up by any random man. A feminine woman, if she was going to sleep with somebody, would have made sure that she was on birth control.
Or something.
A feminine woman understands that her value on the dating scene plummets when she has multiple baby children, and it plummets if you just have one.
Now this is a whole nother motherfucking nigga saying the same thing that y'all done heard all these other motherfuckers say. It's a whole nother nigga. So it ain't that we making this shit up. No, these are our observations, ladies. These are our observations.
Because one child is a lot to deal with, especially if it's not yours.
Absolutely.
You'll find yourself with that kid that looks nothing like you, and you're doing so much for a child that has nothing to do with you genetically, and a child that looks nothing like you, don't even sound like you. Don't.
Ain't got none of your characteristics. You can't relate to this child about shit.
Don't talk like you. That boy still talk like his daddy.
Yeah.
That boy still look like his daddy.
Yeah.
The real daddy.
Yeah.
And the real daddy may still be banging a woman, or the real daddy just chilling. You done took all the responsibility. He can spend his money on his J's and stuff and some more za. He can spend his money on his new child that he's making with the new woman while you're taking care of that child. You hear me? So a feminine woman don't have kids outside of marriage.
A responsible woman, dog.
Are you being sold on becoming?
No, he's not. He doesn't want.
Absolutely not.
He doesn't take care.
I'm not hearing none of this shit. We got the simplest answers.
They're not playing this game.
No, because it's just like, how you gonna tell me I'm not out because I'm not a fucking kid? You know what I'm saying? All right.
Probably not the safest route to go.
I think the truth is that's what we're all doing.
And that's right. And that's a normal thing to do. That's a responsible thing to do. And I think that's what an alpha would do at the end of the day.
You want to talk about responsibility, bitch? You out here making motherfucking babies with any and every goddamn body that you think you can come up off of. But you want to talk about a responsible thing to do? The responsible thing to do is tell you beat it, bitch. That's the responsible thing for them men to do, like these men on the panel doing. But I think that white boy that was just talking, he'll bite. Yeah, he'll bite. He'll simp. He'll fucking simp.
They look at they'll say, "Oh, that I don't count because I have a kid." And I'm like, that, "You don't count because you said that comment."
There's lots of things that aren't ideal.
Most women in their 20s, and I will surpass all of them in regards to the characteristics that I bring to a man.
Because you an old hoe. You an old hoe. You been hoeing for a long time. So you got experience. I guarantee you will do that shit to a young 20-year-old bitch who don't know shit. But you still don't bring nothing to the table. You done just been around a few blocks, few corners, and you retain the information. That's all.
Some men.
That's a lie. This woman just said she could surpass younger women who don't have children.
Bullshit.
With her skill set.
What
Let
skill?
me tell you something. Not having a kid is a skill set. So therefore that isn't true.
It's called patience. It's called discipline. Something that y'all bitches ain't got. You ain't got no patience. You ain't got no discipline. You ain't got none of that shit. And I ain't talking to the women and the ladies. I'm talking to the bitches and the hoes. You don't have no patience. You don't have no motherfucking discipline. Because if you did, you wouldn't have all these multiple kids by all these different niggas. And you wouldn't have went out here and married one of your motherfucking kids' parents, fathers, and then make him be the father of all your other motherfucking kids, bitch, that you done ran out here and fucked all and created. Until you found out that nigga wasn't gonna give you shit. He ain't gonna give you shit because you a hoe. What was we talking about? How your body count, ladies, will affect how you interact with men. How they look at you.
Thought about that because it didn't take no skill set for you to have them. It was just the easiest thing to do, lay on your back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to put this other thing on the screen where I tell you what they're going to talk about the children developing in such a way so quickly, you know what I mean?
Please.
Let's get it started.
Let's talk.
Just a second.
Grown-up conversation. Let's go.
Play this for y'all. Let's get it.
Girls tend to experiment earlier with sexual relationships. In fact, we see, again, a measurable difference in the girl's body. On average, girls who are raised apart from their biological father will experience their first period 1 year earlier than girls who are raised in the home of their biological dad. There's several theories about why that is, but something about having no father in the home or foreign pheromones of mother's boyfriend or a stepfather that initiates an early reproductive cycle in the girl.
Foreign pheromones from other random men to ignite a physical development in a daughter. Excuse me. So when you bring all your Pookie and Ray Rays and Nook Nooks to your crib so they can blow your back out, and you have a daughter, the pheromones from y'all fucking or just him walking around the house, when she inhales that, it ignites something in her. It sparks something. I'm gonna tell you what my theory is. It won't do it when the father is there because she is part father and part mother. They came together to make that child, right? But I think, my personal opinion, the reason why she will get an earlier period and her titties get bigger, her booty get bigger, start looking like a grown-ass woman, is because a woman is supposed to be with a man anyway. So her body will change into something that is desirable for her.
Did you hear that? For all you motherfucking lesbians and all you motherfuckers that call yourselves dating and marrying and your same, yeah, it's natural for a woman to be with a man. It's unnatural for y'all motherfuckers to lay up scissoring and sucking each other's pussies because you won't get what the fuck you want. It's unnatural. What up, Jimmy?
Her husband for a suitable mate, a suitable male, because that's how it's supposed to go. She has to develop into something that is attractive. And her body, if she's always around her biological father and mother, it's not going to get stimulated to develop that way because she's still growing up as a child through her adolescence. But if she's around random men, because she has to be around a random man in order to get picked by a man, in order to marry, her body begins to develop. Now, I'm not dismissing the foods that we're eating now. That's a whole different subject. But I'm just thinking about that. That's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to that. I think that's kind of the reason why. We can look this up, look it up on Google. You get me? Now let's keep going.
Couple that with the likely father hunger that she is experiencing, because all little girls long for, are made for, and desire to be cherished by a man. And if the man is not her father, who is offering that kind of protective guidance, she will find a man to love her. It just might be.
I want to hear from the lesbian bitches. Do you require a man? Huh? Do you desire a man? Do you? Do you require and desire a man? Do you? Because you sure ain't trying to get one. No, you ain't. You say, fuck them niggas. And you go up and lay up with another woman. Well, y'all niggas do it. No, them weak niggas that was raised by bitch-made ass motherfucking mamas. Or you masculine hoes that want to beat on your son because you ain't got no man to put that discipline up in him. Because most of them times, them niggas don't, the daddy do not have to whoop that at. Man, listen, I think I whooped my son maybe about 3-4 times out of his whole life. I had to whoop him 3-4 times out of his whole life. And the only reason why I did it is because of the fact of the matter, I cannot afford to have you out here embarrassing me and your sorry ass mama. I can't have you doing that, man. For real. I told my son, you can't disrespect your mama. Well, you can't disrespect me in front of him. Bitch, I ain't disrespecting you. Hell no. I ain't disrespecting you. I'm calling it how it is, and you ain't about to be sitting up here with this bullshit around my son. What she do? Got rid of me. Sent me to prison. Yeah, because I was going to interfere in her hoeing.
For 5 minutes on a Friday night. That is why 63% of girls in the United States who have teen pregnancies come from fatherless homes. Right? Not only because
63%! That's way more over half. Yeah, that's 13% over half. 13% is actually a lot. Yeah, it's actually a lot. When you looking at some shit like that. 63 motherfucking %.
Productively ready, but they're vulnerable to the wrong kind of male attention. Boys who don't grow up with a father, Brad Wilcox just unveiled this astounding finding in his book, Get Married. He found that if a boy grows up without a father, he is more likely to go to prison than graduate from college. That is the impact of a fatherless home on a boy. Criminality is the more predictable result for boys. Why is that?
Because they acting out in violence. Yup, they acting out in violence. They frustrated. They don't know no proper way of getting their aggression off, so they become violent. Uh-huh. All these bitches that get their ass kicked by these niggas is because they mouths and them the boys wasn't taught to just leave that bitch alone, man. Yeah, just leave her alone. Walk away from her. That's all. Let that bitch argue by herself. Let her go on in and talk to her fucking friends until one of them get tired of hearing her. Because one of them will kick her ass. Yeah, she say the wrong thing, one of them will whoop her motherfucking ass, drag that bitch up and down the street. Sure will. But it ain't on you to do that. You don't put your hands on them unless they put their hands on you. Defend yourself at all times, young men. Defend yourself at all times. I don't give a fuck what it is. Man, woman, child, animal. Defend yourself at all times.
Because fathers are distinctly wired to regulate a child's aggression, specifically a boy's aggression. And if they do not have a father in the home wrestling with them when they are age 4, arm wrestling with them when they're age 6, building and chopping and climbing trees, if they don't have a father that is channeling that aggressive, that competitiveness, sometimes the first time they run into that kind of physical boundary is with the police.
Woo!
That woman told you a whole lot. And you do need a man too, because our emotions as a young boy, as we develop into men, are totally different from women. Yes, we can get mad, women can get mad. We can get sad, women can get sad. But our experience as a man or a boy growing into a man, we're dangerous. If we get mad, we can destroy a lot of shit. We can destroy a lot of stuff way more than a woman can. We're more powerful, we're more faster. So it takes a man to raise a boy.
It's a special chemical that's inside all of us that you bitches don't have enough of. It's called testosterone. Yeah. It's called testosterone. So fellas, let me give you a little sneak peek. Come here. Come here, niggas. Stop letting them bitches suck all your motherfucking testosterone up out of you. Yeah, man, don't give it to her. Don't give it to her. Nope. Only ones you supposed to give your testosterone to is to your wife. And that's so that she can motherfucking pass it on to the child that's developing inside of her womb. Other than that, no. Don't get these bitches. Man, fuck that. I know the head feel good, fellas. I know it do, man. But y'all niggas gotta start practicing semen retention. Yeah, y'all do. Y'all gotta start practicing that shit, man. Y'all gotta start practicing sobriety, semen retention, all of that shit. Niggas know for a fact. I used to be a whore out in these streets, nigga. That's what the bunny all about. Yeah, that reproductive ass bunny, the weed smoking ass bunny. I used to be a whore out in these motherfucking streets when it came to women. I just told y'all the other day about when I was 16, 17, fucking on the 26-year-old bitch. Straight up. I lost my virginity at 10, 11 years old to a 16-year-old bitch. Straight up. So no, man. No. And guess what? I only got 2 kids out here and they 16 years apart. I ain't got them back to back. No, I got 2 baby mamas. 2 of them. 15, 16 year motherfucking gapper. But in between them 15, 16 years, that don't mean I wasn't out here fucking. Yeah, I was. I was fucking like that jackrabbit. Yeah, that weed smoking ass jackrabbit. That's why I picked it to be my motherfucking, logo. Yeah. See, it's a whole bunch of truth going on with me. Y'all motherfuckers just don't want to admit it.
But as you know, I was raised by a mama and I'm a good man. I didn't say you wasn't. I'm just saying that you perhaps would have been a better man if you would have had a good father in your life. That's what I'm saying to you, like it or not.
Yeah.
You might be a great man, but you would have been a greater man if you would have had a good, positive man in your life that was your father.
Absolutely.
I wanted to stop dismissing manhood. Stop dismissing fatherhood. Stop making excuses for, well, that happened to them, but it didn't happen to me. I don't care where you are in your life, I don't care how successful you are. You would have been more successful if you would have had a good father in your life.
Absolutely.
Fathers are important.
Absolutely.
And we are more important than the mothers.
Sure is.
I know that pissed somebody out there, but it's true. We don't want that lead shit. We're more important than y'all. Women are designed to complement us. They're supposed to be an accessory to us. I know you don't like the word accessory. You're accessorizing. Yes, you are. You're the helpmeet. You're the helpmate.
Woo!
You're the helper.
Woo! And that was ordained by the Lord. That was a commandment sent by God. By God himself. Yeah. This gonna be a long weekend for y'all. Yeah, all you ungodly motherfuckers, this gonna be a long weekend for y'all. And guess what? It ain't even gonna stop. Nope, this just the beginning to your end. Just the beginning to your end. Yeah. Let's go ahead and tap on this one real quick. Being a single mother isn't a flex. Come on, AD, take us out of here. You started us off, now take us out. Yeah, man. AD played the Alpha and Omega today.
A lot of people sit and wonder, they say, why do single women, single mothers, think that taking care of a child by themselves, just doing it all by themselves is a flex? We don't. We don't think it's a flex. You think that we chose to live this life?
Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, yes, the fuck you did. Yes, you did. You chose to fuck that nigga. You chose to either be with the nigga or not be with the nigga. Your choice. See, this is another one of the prime example of a bitch that ain't hold no accountability, but y'all women want motherfuckers to hold me and other men accountable like a motherfucker. But y'all can't hold this hoe accountable or no bitch to think like her.
Take care of children 24/7 on our own?
Yeah, that's your job.
Pay daycare on our own?
Yes.
No, if that was the case, we would have never laid down with them.
Oh, okay. So if you know that, then why the fuck did you? If you know that, why the fuck did you lay down and make the baby? Huh? This is what I'm saying, man. These hoes don't even... I hate TikTok, man. I swear to God I do, man. I hate TikTok. Because it give you bitches a platform to just say some of the dumbest shit ever. Jesus.
Their dream is to have a 2-parent household and a backyard with a dog and a pool.
And what'd you just say, bitch? It's called a dream. You got to turn it into a reality. That means you got to put in some work. You got to put in work with your loud mouth ass. Y'all hear how the bitch sitting in, and why all these hoes sitting in cars? Huh? Or when they in the house, they whispering like this. Why they always doing that? Huh? I think they trying to trick y'all. I think they trying to trick y'all, ladies. That bitch sitting in the car yelling like a motherfucker. Why you ain't in the house? And then when you in the house, you talking like this. Huh? Into the camera. Trying to make it seem like you calm and collected. No, bitch, you scared because you know that motherfucking nigga hear you talking that shit. He'll come in there and humiliate your ass on live. Yeah, bitch, get your sorry ass up out that motherfucking bed with that dumb shit, man. Put that fucking phone down. We got shit that the kids got to eat dinner. I done already went and bought the food, bitch. Cook it. God damn. See, they don't want that. So they talk like this. Or they go sit out in the car. The bitch can't keep no gas in it, keep it maintained, none of that shit. Yeah.
And the husband go to work and come home and lovey-dovey and watch movies. It didn't end like that.
Because the husband don't want to come home and watch no movies and be lovey-dovey. Bitch, he been working manual labor. Strenuous motherfucking labor all goddamn day. He don't want to come in that motherfucking watch no goddamn Lifetime movies with your bitch ass. He don't. He probably want to watch him some sports, play him a video game with the kids or some shit like that. You know, he gonna spend his little time with the children. Yeah, he is. He gonna spend his little time with them. But then he needs his time also. When do y'all women ever give these men time for themselves? They build man caves, tell y'all hoes stay out of them. What y'all do? Go in that motherfucker. Make up an excuse. I come in here and clean up. Bitch, you ain't even clean up the bedroom. You ain't even cleaning up the kids' room. Why you want to be down here in my motherfucking, in my man cave cleaning up? I don't need you to clean up. Everything is in order, and I know where everything is. Stay the fuck from out of here. It's called a man cave. Go build you a she shed or some shit out back, ho. Yeah, go build you one, because I ain't building you shit. Now you talk all that thunder and lightning, and I ain't about to build no motherfucking sanctuary for no other hoes to come up in and talk shit about no motherfucking niggas and plot against and plan against niggas. Man, you got me fucked up. Now that's the ultimate sellout right there. Yeah, that's that beta male bitch ass nigga. And that's why she don't give him no respect. Nah, bitch told me she would never respect me, and I told her, okay, fine. You know what I did? Left that hoe standing there looking stupid as fuck with that goofy ass grin on her face. I bet you she ain't got it no more. I bet you she ain't got it no more. And that grin ain't on that face no more. That hoe used to walk around all the time frowned up. That shit stuck on her ass now. And them fake ass smiles she be forcing. She forcing that shit. Yeah.
See, mama's baby's daddy's maybe.
It ain't mama's baby. It ain't mama's baby. It ain't. It's the daddy's baby. Mama's maybe. Straight the fuck up. That baby is a sperm cell that grows and mutates and shit from your estrogen and that testosterone building together, and that motherfucker develops into an embryo. Now the embryo develops into a fetus, and the fetus develops into a motherfucking baby, all coming from that one sperm cell. Bitch, you didn't put nothing into that. That's his baby. He chose you to be the incubator. He chose you because of your qualities. And this is what he dreamt. Man, trust me, these niggas, when they fuck y'all and y'all say that y'all pregnant, these niggas already creating who they children gonna look like, be like, act like, all that shit. They already creating it. That's why a lot of y'all hoes having so much bad luck with these motherfucking little boys. And the little girls now too. Because they being rebellious against you, sweetheart. You took their biological father. They'll never know where they come from, how they get these thoughts, how they get these emotions, why they like certain shit. They'll never know. No. Because you and your decisions. But let's let this irresponsible ass, bitching ass motherfucking female finish yapping.
A daddy can run off. Mother's got to stick around, even when that child is 18.
No, you don't. When he 18, he grown, goddammit. It used to be 16. Am I lying, Uncle? Any of my elders up here, when you consider grown at 16? They upped the age, yeah. They made it 18 because they seen that these kids wasn't even being developed correctly. Yeah, they wasn't.
Get older. We still got to be there.
No, you don't.
See, understand
no, you don't.
this.
Go live your life, bitch.
Not only did we choose peace for ourselves.
What peace? What peace? Ain't nothing about you hoes peaceful. What fucking peace? We looking at the way you talking in the car. We know you ain't no peaceful ass woman. No, man, you can't sell that shit to me. I ain't buying. No, them fraudulent goods.
Chose peace for our children.
No, you didn't.
Let me,
The children out in the goddamn streets fucked up. So how the fuck did you choose peace for your child? You think it's peaceful for them not to be around their fathers? You think that shit is peaceful? No. It's humiliating for real, because they friends that do got fathers in their motherfucking lives cracking on these niggas. You ain't got no daddy. Your mama is a hoe. See, a lot of y'all didn't go through that. I didn't either. Nah, I went through niggas whose mamas was really hoes, and these niggas really didn't know their daddies. I went through them niggas being jealous of me because I knew who my daddy was, and I knew my mama wasn't hanging out in no bars and clubs every motherfucking night. No, she was going to work and school. That's what she was doing. And she married a nigga when I was 5 years old. I was with my daddy up until 3, until he broke my leg and my arm. Yeah, I was I was involved with my daddy till he fucked up. When he fucked up, it was on. Yeah, it was on. He started that shit. Mr. Dope Man. Yeah. Why my mama chose that nigga, she never told me. She never told me. But that was something she took to the grave with her. It don't matter to me. I grew up to find out who and what he really was about, and I didn't want no parts of that shit. This nigga's a lame. This nigga's a motherfucking sucker, man. Motherfucking sucker. And he a coward that ran from Cleveland. Yeah. Fucking coward.
Stop it right there and say, first of all, I'd always like to give credit to the
May he
content
rest in
creators.
peace.
So that link will be down in the description, because regardless of whether I agree with it or not, I always got to make sure that I give credit to the content creators, just because it's the right thing to do. So for all of y'all content creators that react to videos, or, you know what I'm saying, you see stuff or people send you stuff.
Are you tired of barely making ends meet? Feeling like you're always one emergency away from financial ruin? Well, listen up, because I've got some incredible...
Fuck you.
You stuff. In this case, people send me videos, and then I mine through my email to figure out which ones is worthy of having a conversation about based off of what's happening in the culture. Link back to the creators. It's just the right thing to do. Again, regardless of whether you agree with it or not, link back to the creators. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, Teach Henley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. That link is in the description also. Now, I've coached too many women, dealt with too many broken homes, had too many conversations with people, and then more importantly, I've seen too many videos where mothers and women celebrate leaving their households or breaking up with a guy, all for the sake of something stupid, small, minute, and then they have an echo chamber of women that's in the comments that's encouraging her to do so. So this is disingenuous at best. Are people a monolith, and are there people that actually did dream of what she says? I 100% think that that's a possibility, 100%. Because again, there is no one-size-fits-all solution to everybody, and that's why you got to kind of modify what you're speaking to based off of whoever it is saying it. However, it is a thing, it is a cultural norm for people not to do the things proactively that put themselves in the best position to be successful. So for example, we know that most people don't have children inside of wedlock. We know that most people already seen who it was that they were having children with, and they didn't just switch up after you had children. More than likely, they are exactly who you thought that they were, and you didn't take seriously the fact that you were bringing into the world a whole human being who didn't happen to be here, who didn't want to be here, and then you're putting that child at a disadvantage. More importantly, we see that women don't want to update the laws for family court. We see that there's a lot of people that are keeping their children away from the person. We see that there are women that knows that the husband or the former husband or the ex-boyfriend or whoever it is that you had a child with, in a lot of cases, are actually the best person for that child to live with and to get.
What I tell y'all? But see, they want to damage the child, fuck the child up mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and then push him off on the daddy. Yeah, when a child developed like that because of your fucking decisions, you abused that child. You talked down on that child. You did that shit. Now you want to put all the responsibility on the daddy. See, they about to start locking you bitches up for y'all children's motherfucking actions, especially you single mamas. Yeah, fuck them other kids. They'll throw their ass in an orphanage or find a motherfucking family member that'll take them. If the family member won't take them, they'll throw their asses in the child and family services. Show the fuck will. They about to start locking you bitches up. Yeah, they don't want to hear no more of that shit. They don't want to hear no more of that shit. No, because the statistics and the fucking people out in the streets are proving to them that this shit that she talking is bullshit.
Get custody, and we know that there are a ton of people that use child support as a way to subsidize their lifestyle. So when I see people say this a lot of times, it's disingenuous, because the nature of a person that actually is doing the right thing will want the best thing for the child. And having them in a broken household, proactively having a child out of wedlock, always having multiple different baby daddies, always claiming victim, and keeping that child from their father is in no way, shape, or form the best thing for that child. Now, again, I am sensitive to the idea that there are women that may fit that narrative, and there are some people that found themselves in a situation where they didn't have no choice but to leave. You know, I'm never going to be a fan of abuse. I'm never going to be a fan of certain things. But at the same time, you're supposed to take your vows seriously, and you're supposed to get married before you have children. We could solve for 98% of the problems that's happening within the community if people vetted better the person that they open up their legs to, if people use protection, and more importantly, we also could make sure if we actually had people having children within wedlock and doing the thing that's in the best interest of the children. But we know that there's too many situations where people are being disingenuous. It's always going to be the other person's fault. They never say what they did, and they never take responsibility for the situation that they're in.
I take full responsibility for my baby mama drugging me, raping me, and getting pregnant. Because if I wasn't being an alcoholic and I wasn't hanging around certain motherfuckers, I wouldn't have never been placed in that situation. That's with my oldest son's mama. My youngest son's mama, I actually wanted to marry her. Yeah, until I found out how deceitful the bitch was. Then I said, nope, But by then, it was too late. But what I did, which was the responsible thing, fuck what y'all talking about, I put the abortion money on the motherfucking island in the goddamn kitchen and told her, hey, listen, either you gonna get with the get out, or you can go ahead and take that money right there and go ahead and get rid of that baby. Because you ain't about to use that baby to humiliate me, make my life miserable, and none of that shit. Nah, ho, you ain't gonna play with me like that. She took the money and paid for some fucking insurance on a house that she don't even stay in. And the motherfucker was nasty. Yeah, it was. Nasty than a motherfucker. I said, oh, hell no. I can't spend the night over in this motherfucker. No, boo. You done been in my house, right? My house don't look like this. So, fuck no, I can't spend the night. And right then, but by then, she was already pregnant. Yeah, that's because I didn't take my time to vet her. Again, that was my fault. That was my fault. That was really my fault. And I take that one on the chin. But that first one, nah, I was drugged and raped and all kind of shit and forced into a goddamn situation. My first baby mama had 12 possible baby fathers listed. 12 of them. I told that bitch, I say, bitch, you going to jail. Right down there on Superior, man, at the Job and Family Services. I told her, I said, bitch, you going to prison for perjury. Yeah, you lying like a motherfucker, because a few of these niggas on this motherfucking list, I know for a fact you didn't fuck. You just put their name on the list. See, I wish y'all could really ask that bitch for me, why'd you do that nigga like that? And I guarantee you she gonna say, I ain't do that, that nigga lying. Bitch, it's been 25 years and my story ain't changed. Not one fucking piece. 25 years, ho. My story ain't changed. Not one fucking bit. But y'all will sit up there and y'all will believe this lying asshole. Yeah, y'all will. Y'all will believe her. Ah, you a nigga. You did it. Bitch, I ain't cut like the rest of these niggas. Some of these niggas come from cum rags. I come from God's fabric. Stand on the truth, bitch. It shall set you free.
I'll let this woman finish her statement because I want to see the rest of what she has to say.
I'm ready to get the fuck out of here.
I hate when people be disingenuous and say that all women want this or this and that. It's not.
They all want money. And to fuck over a nigga.
Absolutely true. It's not
humiliating.
It's not a flex. It actually puts you and your child at a disadvantage. And a lot of women are raising their children up to be son husbands because you need two parents. You need that masculine energy, and then you need the woman as a nurturer, as a helpmeet to actually raise that child to be the best at what they're gonna be, to be an admonition of God. It's just the facts.
See, a lot of you women are in a household right now, and you got a man. And
look at how look at that, man. That's demonic. That bitch is possessed. That's a possessed ass woman. For real. She possessed like a motherfucker. Look at how angry she is talking to the motherfucking camera. She ain't even got nothing to be angry about. She can come just like how I'm talking. See, y'all be thinking I be upset. Nah, I ain't upset. I'm disappointed. Yeah, it's a few things that I am, but upset and angry, nah. What the fuck I'm gonna get angry about your weirdo ass? Huh? Why am I gonna get angry because you fucked your life up? Fuck your life, nigga. You said fuck your life, so fuck your life. Straight up. Why should I care? You don't care.
you stand your head so high because you got a man paying the bills, but you're miserable. It's toxic. You forgot all the...
So what you saying is do as thou will. Do as you feel. That's what you saying. Do as thou will. Do as you feel. Okay.
About your mental health?
Fuck your mental health. Right. You don't even have a mental.
You're crying your sleep to self. You're crying at
yourself
when you got a man laying
That's
next
a demonic ass possessed woman.
No one
she can't even get it out.
About this
She
rule.
possessed.
If you are currently insured.
That's a demon
50
talking.
miles a day.
That's a fucking demon.
But he texting another woman.
Man, listen here. The only type of demon I want is a sexual demon. Yeah, just like me. I'm a sexual demon like a motherfucker. I want me one. I want by default. Yeah, I want by default. I want me one though. Yeah, I need me a woman that wanna fuck like how I wanna fuck. I need a woman to walk past me and be like, give me that dick. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was just waiting on you to say something. Yeah. See, that's why a lot of y'all bitches don't get that good fucking. Nah, y'all get that 20-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute fuck. That's why y'all don't get no good. That nigga don't get to wear your ass out and you get to lay and go to sleep with your thumb in your mouth and come running all up out of you. You don't get none of that. No. You get that motherfucker that bust his nut and get up and start putting his clothes on. You don't get no nigga to lay there with you. You get that nigga that bust that nut and jump straight on up and go wash his dick. Yeah, but most of these niggas don't even wash their dicks. No, they just run up out of the motherfucking house and go stick it in another woman. Or another man nowadays. Yeah, them niggas is gonna, man, these motherfuckers is fucked up.
Sometimes you got to choose peace for yourself. That's the difference. We chose peace.
Well, if you gonna choose peace, then you need to start making right decisions, bitch. And then you'll have all of the peace that these other women get that you so jealous of. Cause see, this is the sound of a jealous ass woman. This bitch sound jealous. Tell me, he do all of this, but you ain't got no peace of mind. Bitch, ain't your business. Cause you ain't getting that and you ain't got no peace of mind. You ain't giving half of what the fuck she getting and you ain't got no peace of mind. So why the fuck she gonna take your advice? Why she gonna go fuck up her happy home cause of you saying something because you fucked yours up? See where that following motherfuckers get y'all? Ain't grandma ma'am ever told y'all if everybody jump off the bridge, you gonna go jump too? You ain't never heard that? I'm quite sure you have, you lying motherfucker. I'm quite sure you have, but most of y'all still roll along with it. Like all you Michael Jordan buying motherfuckers. All you Gucci and Prada and Birkin bag buying motherfuckers. All you skinny jean and purse wearing ass niggas. Yeah. All you dreadlock wearing ass niggas. And hoes too. Hoes too. You ain't from no motherfucking Jamaica. You ain't from the Caribbeans, bitch. You ain't even got no Caribbean blood in you. You just want to attach to something. You don't even know where your lineage come from. You don't.
over our life. We
Fuck
chose
your
our mental
life.
health. We benefited for our children so that they don't have to sit and listen to cussing all back and forth, throwing shit all over the wall.
Are you for real? Y'all women cuss these kids out way more than these motherfucking fathers. And if them fathers is cussing, they cussing you, not the kid. Cussing you. You'll cuss at them kids because you mad at the daddy. So where you working on your mental health at? You lying ass yellow bitch. Where the fuck is you working on your mental health at? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And that's why these women don't like me. Because I call it how it is. Yeah. Y'all seen my post earlier. I call it how it is.
We chose peace in our
And you're telling me you just now discovering that when you decided to have children with them? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Exactly.
It's not a flex. But I tell you one thing, peace is. So when you question it, write what I just said, that.
Listen, bro.
Look at this
Again,
bitch.
we can do all of that yelling.
Look
we
at
can
this
do all of
bitch.
that aggression.
She look fucking
we can
crazy.
Be passionate about what we say on a regular basis. But the fact of the matter is that you are whatever it is that you attract. You are whatever it is that you attract.
And what I say? I said I used to be a hoe. So that's why I only attracted bitches and hoes. Yeah, I used to be a hoe out in this motherfucker. That's why they like me so much. Oh, that nigga right there, yeah. But another reason why they like me so much is I didn't have all them babies. Yeah, I didn't have all them babies. And that's why the bitch drugged me. She way older than me. She drugged me. Threw it off in my motherfucking drinky drink. And then let some other younger bitches rape me. After she did what she did, she let these motherfuckers go ahead and, yeah. Not only did I get a baby, man, I woke up with gonorrhea. Not only did I wake up with a fucking baby, but gonorrhea. And she didn't even come to me talking about I was the father until, I think it was like 8-9 months after the baby was born. 8-9 months after the baby was born. But the whole time, we didn't even know. First of all, we didn't even know the fat bitch was pregnant. Yeah, and I wasn't fucking fat hoes back then. Not unless they had that cash shoulder. Yeah, I was fucking for a fee, not for free. Y'all heard me. I'm a fucker for the bread. He gonna fuck her for the pleasure. That man, I'm talking. Man, come on. Jesus Christ. Y'all motherfuckers think everything I say is a lie. Y'all think everything I motherfucking be putting out here is because I hate women and all this. Hey, Miss Curry, you know I don't hate women, Miss Curry. I wanted to date your daughter. I sure did. Sure did want a big pretty ass. And I ain't talking about fat neither. No. This was the first tall girl that I ever seen that was beautiful. In my eyes, I'm like, ooh, she big and beautiful. And I like her attitude. She goofy like me. Yeah, we can make each other laugh. See, a bitch that can make me laugh, if she can make me laugh and she got something for me to relate with up here, you all the way in, boo. You all the way in. If you can enhance my intellect, if you can stimulate my mind, and you can make me laugh, oh, bitch. Yeah, and I'm talking about genuinely laugh. Like, you say some silly ass shit. I ain't talking about no goofy shit like what this bitch and all these other hoes be talking. If you can say some shit, man, and I think about it later on in the day and just bust out laughing and shit, you the bitch for me. Yeah, you the bitch for me. You know how us niggas say we laugh a bitch out our pussy? If you can laugh me about my dick, then shit, bitch, we gone. Yeah, we gone. And we ride until the wheels fall off.
Failure to take responsibility and ownership of where you are in life.
They'll never do it.
Is the biggest red flag.
They'll never do it.
It's the largest red flag. You know what I've learned? Winners win and people that are valuable get picked.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen somebody drop $100 bill on the ground and at some point people not hurrying up to go and scurry and pick that up. People will fight over that $100 bill on the ground. I ain't never.
See me? I'm gonna say, hey, excuse me, you dropped that. I am. Because that's what I was taught to do. You don't take what don't belong to you. It's some niggas that'll see you drop that shit and won't say shit. Nope, they won't say a motherfucking thing. They'll go over there and step on that shit, look around and make sure ain't nobody else seen it and pick that shit right on up. I done sat here and watched you niggas. I've always been that nigga. Hey, even the niggas when we was selling dope. Hey, nigga, you dropped your pack. Oh, good looking freak. Hey, my nigga, you dropped that. Oh, good looking freak. You a good nigga. Yeah, man, that's how I was raised. We ain't got enough of them niggas. And these motherfuckers that talk all that shit about me, they talk all that shit about me. They don't talk about that. No. They tell all these lies and make me out. They told motherfuckers that I was crazy. Motherfuckers, weirdos, told motherfuckers I was crazy around this bitch. Man, I got more sense than all you niggas that say I'm crazy. All you niggas. You a scamming, scheming motherfucker who just getting by in life. If you call me crazy, I ain't getting by in life. Like I told y'all, I'm in early retirement. I'm getting my motherfucking retirement benefits, nigga, while they good. Yeah, because you stupid, goofy ass motherfuckers gonna run that shit out. And I might as well get grandfathered in. Yeah, I might as well get grandfathered in. I put my work in. You can't retire without putting in work. What the fuck you gonna retire from if you ain't working? See, why these niggas was running the streets and selling dope and fucking hoes and tricking hoes and all that other shit, I was going to work for 8 hours out of the day. I was. Worked at the East Side Market, worked at the airport, worked at the steel mill, man, I was doing work all over this motherfucker at Papa John's. Papa John's and motherfucking Teresa's Pizza. They closed Teresa's Pizza down after I left. Sure the fuck did. And I was their fastest delivery driver and they best fucking cook. Like I said, I done worked plenty of jobs. And that's just right here in Cleveland. I ain't even named none of the rest of that shit. No, I didn't. I told y'all, I've been hustling since 7 years old, man. Bootlegging liquor and running numbers. So I've been getting a profit since I was 7 years old, man. At 8, I was paying a fucking phone bill at my grandmama's house. So what the fuck, man? Yeah, I'm in early retirement, nigga. I'm getting mine while the getting is good. Fuck what you talking about. Yeah, fuck how you feel, too.
I've seen a supercar, you know what I'm saying, not get oogled over, or people trying to figure out how they can afford it and all of that stuff. The best people, the best product, the best situations, those are always snapped up first. They snapped up first. The best deals get snapped up. And so when I see people that are not, they can't find themselves in the best situations, they always having difficulty, it's always somebody else's fault, and they can't find a man because the dating piss is full, it's because you in it. It's because you're in it. You are the problem, and you are the thing that you're attracting. And so I've largely always...
Hey, listen. I didn't stay long in the dating pool. No, not me. I don't never stay long in the dating pool. And like he just said, when people see a good thing, they hurry up and grab it. That's why the motherfucking smart bitches hurry up and grab me. Yeah, but then they turn into dumb hoes because they get to listening to their motherfucking friends who's stupid. Bitch ain't got shit. She ain't got no man. And I ain't just talking about they friends. I'm talking about they aunties and they mamas and all them other motherfucking lonely ass miserable bitches who done fucked over men. Yeah. All them irresponsible hoes. Fucking other men's motherfucking... And then they want to sit up there and talk about how they had babies by another motherfucking... And this nigga, man, get the fuck out of here, bitch. You was a hoe. You was a hoe. You knew that man had a motherfucking woman? Everybody in the community know the man got a woman. How you don't? Everybody else know. Even the people that you're hanging with. I'm quite sure they done told you, bitch, that leave him alone. He got a wife. Or he got a girlfriend. Yeah. He playing house around here. Bitch, he only fucking on you. But y'all didn't take it. Y'all, nah, you don't know what you talking about. He loved me. He loved you, huh? How did he show he loved you? He bought you something that you wanted? That's love? No, that ain't love, boo. No, See, there's been a whole bunch of females that I don't just accept anything from anybody. Hell no. I done had young ladies wanting to buy me all kind of shit. My homeboys, these scumbucket ass, maggot ass niggas. Man, you stupid. I'd have took it. Well, that's you. That ain't me, man. See, I ain't got to worry about no bitch tearing up my shit. I ain't got to worry about no bitch, because if she tear up my shit, she gonna pay for it. Straight up. You gonna pay for it, ho. One way or the other. One way or the other, you gonna pay for it. You didn't buy it. You didn't buy it. That's why I don't accept shit from most women. Only women I accept shit from is women that I'm in a relationship with. Or the ones I consider as my family, because I had to build me a new family. Yeah, all my family dead. All mine dead. Grandmama, mama, daddy, one of my sisters. They dead like a motherfucker. Ain't coming back. So I got to start all over. I got to start from scratch at 48 years old, rebuild my motherfucking family. Yeah, I don't even fuck with half my motherfucking cousins, aunties, and uncles. I don't, because they was full of shit. They sat back and watched what the fuck was being done to me and didn't say a motherfucking word, and they tried to persecute me. Sure the fuck did. Sure the fuck did. So now I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them. They can say what they want to say about me. I know the real. And I don't go big in the ass in them motherfuckers for shit. No, man. No.
Believed and always taught myself that whatever situation that you find yourself in is because you did it. If you winning, it's because you a winner. If you a loser,
and you put in the work.
Because you're the loser. It ain't everybody else's fault that they didn't pass you the ball.
That's right.
You're on the team. You shot the shot.
You missed.
Y'all lost the game.
Yup.
You're a loser.
Now go on in the gym. Go on back in the motherfucking gym. Practice on your jump shot. So that next time you get out there, you might hit that bitch.
Women are losers that are single mothers, but we gotta change and shift our cultural norm. And just because there's a bunch of women that are complaining about it, talking about I chose peace, you know,
man,
I've always believed also that
you ain't got no peace,
who I am, it carries with me no matter where I go. If I go to a different city, I'm still me. If I go to a different job, I'm still that same type of employee that got fired from the last one. If that's how I left the last job. You don't change, you don't switch up. When you go to college, you're no different than what you were in your senior year in high school. You're not just gonna turn it on all of a sudden. You're the same person that you was.
Absolutely.
And you know, I just think that people need to take responsibility and ownership of their situation, and they'll get the better results. We got to be proactively honest, and we need to solve the problem by first admitting who we are. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Again, I always like to link back to the content creator, so that'll be down in the description. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure you...
Everything that man just said is absolute truth. It's absolute truth. Like I say, a lot of y'all confuse what I do, what I say with the fact of the matter that I'm upset about something, or you know, it's some other shit to the mix, the reason why I'm on the shit that I'm on. And it's truly not. It's truly not. 9 times out of 10, if I'm on some shit, it's because of the fact of the matter that people have wronged me. Now, everybody want to say, well, everybody doing this. Yeah, because you then told these motherfuckers that they allowed to do that. Yeah, I had a family member tell a motherfucker how to play on me and all that shit, how to get money up out of me and all that shit like that. Yeah, he a pushover, man. No, tell them niggas the real, man. I'm a kind-hearted nigga. And if I fuck with you, I fuck with you the long way. Tell the truth, nigga. Stop lying. Stop lying. See, all you niggas, y'all believe in their lies. That's why I had to cut a lot of y'all loose. Straight up. I had to cut a lot of y'all loose, man. Straight, man. And I'm not fucking with you again. Ever. About nothing. About nothing. I don't have to come around you. I don't. All my OGs, all the niggas that I cared about, who cared about me, dead and gone, man. So now I have to go out here and search for like-minded people, just like me. Just like me. I gotta go search for my tribe, my kind. And I know who they are. I've been watching them. I've been peeping it. I've been checking shit out. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I've been making the decisions of staying to myself. Basically, yeah, I've been making the decision to stay to my motherfucking self. I ain't gotta fuck with you people. Hell nah, man. Don't wanna fuck with you people. I saw how you motherfuckers did me after my mama died. Y'all motherfuckers thought that I was just gonna be a weak ass nigga and I was gonna be crying in a trunk and on drugs and all this other shit, leeching off of women and all of that. No, man. I don't leech off no motherfucking woman. Hell no, if you want to be around me, bitch, you gonna pay for my time, my advice, and everything the fuck else. You're gonna pay for the blessings that God gives to me. These are my blessings. And if I choose to be around you so that you can profit off of my fucking favor, my blessings, I'm not about to let you take advantage of that. Hell no. I ain't about to let you take advantage of that, man. That kind-hearted shit is out the door for you demon-ass motherfuckers. And that go for fake-ass family members, fake-ass friends, and all that. Your time is up. You misused the motherfucking gift that was given to you, and there ain't no apology that can fix it. Ain't shit you can give me to fix it. Nothing. Only thing you can do is keep living so that my father can motherfucking, and the universe can punish you for what you done. And I want you, I need for you, I really need for you motherfuckers to have the same ferocity that you did when you was dishing that shit out. I need for y'all to hold accountability. Instead of, oh, well, he did this and he did that. For every cause, there's an effect. For every cause, there's an effect. Again, you can control how you treat people. You can't control how that person responds to how you treat them. Now, haven't you noticed that when you treat a motherfucker good most of the time, they'll treat you good. But if you treat a motherfucker bad or you trying to deceive a motherfucker, once they finally catch on to you, it's a wrap. It's a motherfucking wrap, yo. For real. There ain't shit you can do to get it back. No, what you gonna do, kill the nigga? Well, man, that's even more problems for your ass. Yeah, that's even more problems. That's why I won't stop. I won't stop. I'm begging for one of you bitch ass niggas to try and kill me so you can unleash motherfucking Armageddon through this bitch. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. We gonna see if you want to live or die, nigga. We are. We gonna see. See, a lot of y'all talk that shit. I walk it. What I tell y'all on the song, I'm the boss talker, not the water walker. Big brother Jesus was the water walker. I tell it how it is. And that's just facts. Before I get on up out of here, man, I just want y'all to check out a motherfucking new one that I done just dropped. It's called I'm Great Beyond. Y'all done seen the video. I believe it's up there in the Play Store. Up at WastelandMusicEntertainment.com. I believe it's up there, but if not, I will make sure that it does get up there based upon y'all reviews. But let's get into it. This ain't for everybody. This a Charles Berry beat. Mercy to the ones that is violence is still from their neighbors. So now the men get the struggle while the elders on the trip. Disabled cluster pearls only the holy father is. When the generations face off, no love for the old guard. The slave minded they shit off with reparations of fuck law. This talk is all seesaw, and the room full of he-haws. Being broke on everything only results in new laws. One nation under God, on the economic line. Only reach the red line, designed to keep us all behind. I'm fine bewilderment, the 70s, the bottom achievement. When it goes down, let it go down. Just watch believe it. Ain't no love, a house just ain't no home. Everything good might go wrong. I pray the Lord above, show mercy to the ones standing strong. Grant crowns when they get to the throne. When it ain't no love, a house just ain't no home. Everything good might go wrong. I pray the Lord above, show mercy to the ones standing strong. Grant crowns when they get to the throne. It's always personal with isolation, so welcome to greatness. Some people say they want the best, but sit around complaining. See, I went about my truth, in my process lost a few. Family only matter when the shit I could produce. Brought about my struggle, so I made a couple rules. Since I fell behind my birds, now a king has got a rule. It's on me what I'm gonna do. Nothing's free like Uncle Scrooge. When I go to the outer limits, only the evidence by the consume. Late nights on the dark trail, slaughtering demons. Liquor to the head, mind full of dread. Welcome to Cleveland. Nothing ever really goes down and nobody ain't seen. The people tough, so the grind's up. Just take it or leave it. All in is an understatement. We living and breathing. Just come up in the air, but I know that we breathing. There's no love for the brother man. There's no love for who we. No love for the sister and children. Only shows that you equal. It's up in the season. Just give them a reason. To cause you to bleed. On murder receiving box. Just searching for CJ. Fuck around niggas and leave your block. It's all the way to the top with it. Yeah, Charlie good cause he got with us. A house just ain't no home. Everything good might go wrong. I pray the Lord above, show mercy to the ones standing strong. Grant crowns when they get to the throne. When it ain't no love, a house just ain't no home. Everything good might go wrong. I pray the Lord above, show mercy to the ones standing strong. Grant crowns when they get to the throne. This ain't for everybody. This a Charles Berry beat. And you notice, I say this ain't for everybody. So for you niggas that don't get it, you don't get it, it ain't for you to get. No, nigga, it ain't for you to get. Just go on and let it go. This ain't for everybody. This a Charles Berry beat. Phones go dry and the loans go scarce. Your help ain't right, you're losing everywhere. Just let it go. No, bro. Let that shit go, man. Ain't working. If the sun shines on the dog ass sometimes, sweat the small shit, stay humble, don't whine. Just let it go. You know what I'm saying, little mama? Let that shit go, man. Ain't working. They tell me niggas don't rap no more. They just hop. Must have forgot what the hip stands for when they plot. The boy was the next man. His brother was best hand. Just keep it straight G. When he called, he touched hand. Had 10 toes in it. Oh God, I'm a witness. So I stand on business. Get my back, bitch, niggas. Y'all been probably wanna fuck me for a while now. I just kept it player, partner. I ain't let it go down. See, one man's rack. The next sim's treasure. I'm a fucker for the bread. He gon' fuck her for the pleasure. It's like whatever's whatever when it goes too far. I just call it clever when my lows get sparked. Now that's a alley-oop. Off the roof called a lowdown. When you see the disco lights, it's like go down. Hope you burn right, click tight, bitch on deck. Cause if they limelight living, gon' rest that neck. When the phones go dry and the loans go scarce, your help ain't right. You're losing everywhere, just let it go. If the sun shines on the dog ass sometime, it's when the small shit stay humble, don't whine, just let it go. Hey, look, the women ain't women, and the men ain't men. The elders get bullied, and the kids ain't kids. It's a norm nowadays. Die broke and take ends. Found some truths to link with, cause it ain't no friends. The family gon' make you or break you. Stay up. The streets gon' turn you into a crook or a nut. Trap gon' stay trapping. These hoes gon' fuck. These niggas gon' keep chasing bait or they'll bust. The next generation sitting a wreck in the tent. Now all I can really say to a bitch made nigga is watch a whole environment and keep it on clutch. Cause the day you take for granted is the day you fucked up. See, find yourself in places that only dreams can see. Take a second and think. Would y'all want that done to me? Would I want that done to mama? Would I want that done to granny? Why you judging Freaky-G? I'm just still just being manny. When the phones go dry and the loans go scarce, your health ain't right. You're losing everywhere. Just let it go. No, bro. If the sun shines on the dog ass sometimes, let the small shit stay humble, don't whine. Just let it go. You know what I'm saying, little mama? Let that shit go, man. It ain't working. This ain't for everybody. It's a Charles Berry beat. Facts. Now let me break down that hook for y'all real quick. When the phones go dry, that mean ain't nobody calling you no more. They ain't got no use for you no more. When the phones go dry and the loans go scarce, that mean they ain't coming to borrow and they ain't giving you no more. You feel me? Your health ain't right. You sick, you stressed out, all of that. You're losing everywhere. You're losing your money, you're losing your mind, you're losing your spirituality, all of that, man. Just let it go. Just let it go, man. I remember being, and the reason why I put these lyrics together like that, I remember I was sick. This was right before my mom died. I was sick. I caught COVID twice. And nobody come over and bring me shit. As much as I do for people, as much as I done bent over backwards for motherfuckers, ain't nobody come bring me nothing, and not even a cup of soup. But then they get mad when I don't fuck with them no more. I remember that shit. And you know what these people's rebuttal was to me? It's called forgiveness. That's why I say just let it go. Because that shit'll anger you, man. See, a lot of these people that say that I'm angry and all this shit like that, they have reason to say that. Because they were the culprits in making me angry. They were the ones who were responsible for the reason why I should be angry. I don't just wake up angry every motherfucking morning. No. That's why I got away from that bitch. Because she wake up angry every motherfucking morning, Jack. Every morning, mad at the world. What the fuck you mad at, bitch? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck are you mad at? You mad at Jesus? You mad at God for waking you up? He telling you another word. If he woke you up at 5 o'clock in the morning, how he telling you to get the fuck up and get about his business? Get up and get to talking to him. So that he can map out the rest of your day. Straight up. But nah. And you know something? You know what's real hurtful? These same motherfucking people still expect for me to forgive them for what they have done to me and still treat them as though they something special. They do. They expect and demand of this shit. That's sad as fuck. Sad. And it's some bully shit. It's some bully shit. I made the decision. Fuck you. You, the one, my reaction is from your actions. You lying motherfuckers. Niggas been telling me all kind of shit, man. Like I say, I done done a lot for niggas around this motherfucker. I have. I done done a lot. I done done too much for motherfuckers around this bitch, man. For real. For them to sit up, play me, and try and paint these motherfucking lies on me like that. Straight up. These niggas got a problem with me saying what I say. Vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord. That's why I turn a lot of my battles over to him. A lot of my battles. How you talking bad? You wishing bad? No, I ain't. I'm telling you the truth, motherfucker. I'm telling your delusional ass, evil ass, the fucking truth for crossing a motherfucker. You don't know who you fucking with. You don't know who you fucking with. See, all my family members didn't go to hell. Nah, from what I can see, only one of them niggas went to hell, and that was the daddy. For the bullshit that he pulled. He the only one I can see now. I don't know if God, forgave that nigga or what the fuck. But, in my eyes, that nigga went to hell where he deserved to be. And that's dead serious. That's dead serious, man. I don't believe my granny went to hell. I don't even believe my mama went to hell. Nah, man. I don't believe she went to hell. Because like I said, we made amends with each other before she died. For about 5-6 years, man. Them were some of the best years that we'd had together since I was fucking, 12, 11 years old. Them were some of the best years, man. Them last 5 or 6. But I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention that, she about to die, bro. This shit too good to be true. God about to take her from you. For real. So appreciate this time. Never forget these times, these moments. Never. And I don't. I got my mama all over, man. I got her up here with Mama P and Miss Chavis, Chuck, Rob J and Wolf. Yeah, I got her up here with people that I looked up to and revered and shit like that. I even got her over there next to my bed, man. For real. And all you motherfuckers talking about, he disrespectful to his mama. You don't know what me and my mama's relationship was. You don't know how. I don't give a fuck. You ain't supposed to. Fuck you. You ain't supposed to disrespect your children bringing other men in and out the motherfucking house all the time. You ain't supposed to disrespect your children by starving them or taking their fucking clothes and shit like that, but you do it. You're not supposed to motherfucking show favoritism amongst your children, but you bitches do it. So don't tell me about what the fuck my mother, how she raised me. She told me, and she raised me, don't you kiss nobody ass, not even mine. Not even hers. So let it be said, so let it be done. And I didn't. I had a lot of relatives say that I was disrespectful because I would tell the truth. What you doing is wrong. Well, you a kid, you can't tell me. Motherfucker, you know damn well what you doing is wrong. You know what you doing is wrong. So if it's coming from the mouth of a baby, then maybe you should pay attention. Because them babies, them is God's servants, man. Now, I don't know about you bitches nowadays. Y'all babies is demons. They confessed it. They said they on demon time. That's what they say. So, I don't know. But I know niggas like myself, nah, man, we work for the Lord. Like I told y'all, I work for God. I've always been working for God. That's why I can retire. Yeah, but my work is never done. You see, this is what I'm doing. I'm coming here right now, and I'm talking to y'all, and I'm trying to get y'all the motherfucking information, and I'm trying to get y'all caught up on game. I'm trying to help y'all, man. I'm trying to. But you rejecting me. That's like the doctor. You go to the doctor, right? And the doctor tell you that you got an ailment, and you need to take this therapy, and you need to motherfucking go out in this bitch and take these classes and all that shit like that, and take these pills, and you won't even finish your prescription. You won't even go to the class because you don't like what's being said, or you don't like the teaching. Just saying to y'all, man, y'all better stop talking about you sick and you need this, that, and the other, but then you don't want the medication. Ain't nan piece of medicine that tastes good. None. No medicine tastes good. It's always got a bitter, fucked up taste to it. But it helps. That's why shaming helped. See, a lot of these bitches, these old hoes, they was shamed for bringing in them illegitimate ass children, and they children growing up to go in and out the penitentiary and all that old other shit. They were shamed for that. So now they don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to be held accountable now. You bet not. You bet not hold her accountable, nigga, or you'll bring millions of other bitches just like her against you. See, I hold everybody accountable. This is an equal opportunity motherfucker platform over here. Anybody who not doing what you supposed to do can get it. Homosexual, male and female, you bitches can get it. Hoes, bitches, they get it all the time. Cause y'all, if you've been rocking with me for a minute, y'all remember when I was on them niggas' asses for about 2-3 years? Huh? Y'all remember that? It's y'all turn, ladies. Cause I'm looking at how society is being ran and how it's going. I honestly am. I'm looking at how society being ran and all that shit like that, y'all. You know, and y'all women take so much pride in this, that, and the other, but y'all ain't holding that. No, you don't want to hold that. Because you know, it'll be humiliating. It'll be humiliating. It'll be shameful. That's why you don't want to hold it. And a lot of y'all older women, y'all motherfuckers is sick. Sad. Sad as fuck. You encourage this whole type behavior. And then talking about you a mother of the communities and shit like that. How the fuck is y'all controlling community? That's why y'all communities all fucked up right now. That's why y'all communities all fucked up, mothers of the community. That's why y'all motherfuckers always walking up and down the street, the candlelight visuals. For little kids that you done used to play with your kids. They done spent the night at your house. You done let them eat dinner with you. You done broke bread with these kids, and now you gotta bury them. And the only thing you can say is, we gotta stop all this killing. Nah, man, y'all started this shit. You didn't tell them to stop all that killing. You didn't tell them to put them guns down. You didn't tell them that. You didn't tell them to put that gun down and go fight like a motherfucking man, win, lose, or draw. You didn't tell them that. Nah. You let Junior bring a gun up in the house. You let Junior do some fuck shit. I'm just saying, ladies. It's y'all turn, man. It's been easy. Y'all been on hard on these niggas for 40 fucking years. That's 4 decades. 4 cycles of 10 years. Y'all done been on these niggas. And on them hard, too. I'm talking about these niggas, they don't get no let up. They deadbeats, they ain't shit, they bums, oh man, y'all ain't gave these niggas no type of motherfucking let up. But these niggas can continuously forgive you. Unconditional love. But y'all say y'all the least loved, the least protected, all of this least shit, but these niggas, they done gave it to you. And you abused it. So what, you supposed to just keep doing this shit? That's why a lot of you hoes think y'all goddesses. You ain't no fucking goddess. There ain't never been no goddess, bitch. It's God. And you won't know how he was created or where he come from until you get to them pearly gates and you get a chance to ask him. Other than that, you can just speculate on how he came into existence and why he's the way that he is. Because if he's the universe, if God is the universe, and Mother Earth is inside of his universe, I don't think y'all get it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna play y'all one more before I get on up out of here, man, because I really do gotta go do some shit. I got other shit to do, man. It's 3:30. Yeah. But this is another real song about my life. This ain't for everybody. This is a Charles Berry beat. It's like my heart turns cold a couple months before November. I never knew love for nothing but cold winters. Every leap I took forward, I fell 10 steps back. It's a trip on how they forget where we went off track. 2020 lost my legs, couldn't walk like at 17. Ankle breaks, prosthetics, arthritis, and plenty pain. At the funeral chapels, I sat silent in disbelief. First Jack, then Bob, shit over weed. Years past, lost name Miss Chavis and Nana. 2 more years, lost my own mother with lung cancer. Lost my cat, lost my girl, lost my home, same time. Lost my money, lost my clout, and now my freedom of mind. These are times that I'm speaking on. It's all about me. It's like this level that they got me on. Won't grant me, they say I'm flagrant, but nobody throwing a flag. I'm accountable for everyone else's shit, but mine last. Self-love is what it is now, not what it was. Broke my heart to see a brother on my porch with guns. All because I need my money now to restart life. I'm the villain everybody loves, but just don't like. It's like my heart turns cold a couple months before November. I never knew love for nothing but cold winters. Every leap I took forward, I fell 10 steps back. It's a trip on how they forget where we went off track. It's like my heart turns cold a couple months before November. I never knew love for nothing but cold winters. Every leap I took forward, I fell 10 steps back. It's a trip on how they forget where we went off track. I took rap to the outer limits. Stated facts to some rotten people. I'm not the father of the year cause I wasn't raised by one. I'm greeted with cotton ears from the amazing ones. I guess we get to pick and choose now when we gon' miss. It's all fun and laughter till we get to talking the sense. Now snitches get stitches from niggas that don't have wheels. Only kids to be daily, so they kill for a deal. The family gon' hurt from the loss of the father. The sons grow wild, haters lust for the daughter. The mama grows tired being broken with defeat, and all they care about is new Jordans and who run the streets. The bills is overdue when the jobs are getting scared. The friends you thought you had for life are never there. Your stomach touch your back and the cold bite your feet. But everybody say they got a problem with me. It's like my heart turns cold a couple months before November. I never knew love for nothing but cold winters. So every leap I took forward, I fell 10 steps back. It's a trip on how they forget where we went off track. It's like my heart turns cold a couple months before November. I never knew love for nothing but cold winters. Every leap I took forward, I fell 10 steps back. It's a trip on how they forget where we went off track.